on, TV family? As you can see, it's me, your honorable brother Theo, back in your face with another one. Man, I know it's been a long time. Do that again, brother. That's very disrespectful. Anyway, back to what I was saying, TV Inc. family, that was Dice. Felt the need to make all that noise like he's trying to tell me what to do, right? Just don't know he's about to find himself in time out. You know, I got special dogs here. But anyway, TV Inc. family, as y'all can see, I'm back in your face with another. I know it's been a while since I pulled up and showed out with you guys. And I know y'all been waiting, man, to see how the pups are pulling through, man. And I must say, I have some good news and I have some bad news. You understand me? And I wouldn't necessarily say the news is bad. I just say it's lessons. You know what I'm saying? It's attached to blessings, and it's all a part of this way of life. You know, sometimes things come along. You know, on the journey. You know, of life. Come along in a way where we be feeling like, man, God, dang, where this come from? You know what I'm saying? It happens like that, because everything that we go through is the things that shapes our reality, TV Inc. family. And it prepares us for for the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? So I can't even count it as a loss. You know what I'm saying? All I can do is say, man, it's all part of life. You know what I'm saying? The TV Inc. family, we lost 4 pups, man, since the last time, I talked to you guys. And the thing that gets me about the whole thing, that's the reason why I say everything happens for a reason. These pups were just sitting and was out of there. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about with nothing that I can put my finger on top of the reason why they didn't make it or nothing. It's just one of those things, the doctor stamped them as, they healthy as ox. I get here, do what I do to outthink the fight, you know what I'm saying? Keeping them in position and well, everything is everything. And after blue, man, woke up doing what I normally do, get up and feed them and stuff of that nature. Came in here, man, one shut down on me, came back again, another one shut down on me, came back again, another one shut down on me, came back again, another one shut down on me. They were just shutting down on me. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't put my finger on top of what they could have been, TVE family. All I could say was all a part of the Father's plan. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of things that I experienced and discovered in that time is some things that I needed to sit down and really look over, you know what I'm saying? Or should I say investigate to understand me a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? And what I discovered is something that I know that's going to carry me throughout, you know what I'm saying, this journey of being a breeder, you know what I mean? And not so much just a breeder, being an entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying? In order to be able to survive on the land, man, with a plan and to be able to bring, something new to the table that bear fruit, you have to be able to handle what comes with the journey, you know what I'm saying? And that's the unknown. A lot of that was unknown. That was something I unexpected. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't expected. It happened the way it happened, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I can't sit here and try to turn back the hands of times or try to change what happened, because whatever happened was meant to happen the way it happened. So, with the 3 that I have here, I'm grateful for them. To be honest with you, I have 1 that I will be holding back. I have 2 that's left over. It ain't no telling how that may turn out. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason why a 3-piece that was left back. You know what I'm saying? And I said, I called them 3 words. 3 words, 8 letters, man. 1 meaning. And we already know what that means. Something is telling me that they love me. I love you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing but the Father. That's all I can think of. Father, just let me know I love you. See, you have to remember, in the beginning of my journey, I bred 1 female that I first started working at the beginning. She brought 1 singleton. At that time, my emotions was all over the place. At that time, I still had to conquer my emotions. I still was blowing up, and in the middle of how can I say a challenge. You know what I'm saying? And the father felt like, nah, we ain't ready yet because, having these dogs comes with a whole lot of emotions, man. It's just like being a leader and responsible for people. You know what I'm saying? These dogs is like that. These dogs are, you held accountable. These dogs, you're responsible for these pups. You know what I'm saying? The life of these pups. You know what I'm saying? To make sure your animals are eating, et cetera, et cetera. So, all right, hold on. So, with that being said, TBE family, in the beginning of my career, I was going through something that a lot of breeders don't go through. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning of their career, some breeders, get started and they strike right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? Getting big litters and got the money coming in. Me personally, I invested a lot of money in my program, but whenever I reached the point where I could start breeding a female in the yard, I put a lot of money into the breed and got singletons out the deal. I got the singleton out of my girl the first time I bred her, and I spent over $5,000 on my first girl. I spent almost spent almost a little bit over 1,000 to use a stud on my female. I didn't know no better at the time and knew that there was other vets that charged a little lesser than what they was charging me at the vet that I was using at the time. I spent almost $3,000 for the C-section. You know what I'm saying, on my first girl. You know what I'm saying? And then, the progesterone testing and feeding and all this shit. So whenever it was time for me to breed my girl, I got her bred, I did what I needed to do, got AIs ran on her through the vet. I hadn't even did my own AIs. I felt like the vet pulled a move on me whenever that happened. You know what I'm saying? I like, man, the vet must have did something. You know what I'm saying? Because whenever it was time for us to confirm the litter and see how many puppies she was carrying, the vet tell me she only had one puppy. That was a singleton. You remember I was telling you in the beginning of my career, my emotions were still out of whack a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So you go on to say, we move forward, I accept my singleton. You know what I'm saying? I kept the dog. So I said maybe the father probably saying, he gonna let me, enjoy the fruits of that singleton, man, and see how I do with the singleton. Tell me why when it was time to breed her again, guess what happened? Another singleton happened. I'm like, God dang. And then I invested a lot. At this time, I didn't spend as much money that I did on the first C-section in the beginning of my career. I ain't got a little relief. I ended up running across somebody that was charging a couple of hundreds under of what I spent at the vet that I used. You know what I'm saying? So that was a relief, but I still had to go through the progesterone testing and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, TV ain't fine because she's not gonna. She's hungry, but she's not gonna let up. But yeah, in the beginning of my career, I got a relief on the second round. But on that second round, I said to myself, I know this one right here, the father gonna let me strike on this one. I know I'm gonna bring it back on this one. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna push their wig back on this one here. You know what I'm saying? I know I got this one here. Because this one here, I didn't really have to spend no money outside of my program because I used a stud here at the camp. Man, I did everything, ran my own AI, did the whole shebang. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. I don't need you to start telling me how you need to have this tool, baby, and moving around doing you do. I got this. But back to what I was saying, I did everything, hands on, you know what I mean? My first time doing AI and stuff like that, I strike. I said to myself, man, I got a little, this right here weight wasn't as heavy as the first one. So I was like, dang, now I'm able to goddamn me get in where I fit in and do what I do best. You understand, man? That'd be great, man. Man, tell me why goddamn me bred my girl again and got another singleton out the deal. By that time, I ain't gonna lie to you, TBE family, by that time when that happened, I was down there over 10,000 invested into my program at that time. I was over 10,000. I think I'm probably every bit of probably a little bit over 20,000 at that time. I think I was a little bit over 20,000 in this way of life and hadn't made not $1 yet. And I got down there 20 tied into my program. So at that time, when that happened, I'm like, man, this ain't right. This right here, man, may not be what's for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't think this here for me right here, man. This right here, you know, and that's, you know, that was just me, you know, kind of battling with my own emotions, you know, with myself. I wasn't telling nobody else that. I was telling myself that. I was like, man, I don't think this here for me, man. I'm doing a lot of spinning, but I ain't doing a lot of grinning. You understand me? After the spinning, yeah, I'm grinning a little bit, but I'm not in it to just, you know, keep every dog that my girls put on the ground. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to have enough to where I can bless somebody else's program and get the ball rolling, and where I can start, you know, investing in some new pieces, you know, to add to my puzzle or whatever. Man, so I sit back like a fat man. I count my blessings, man. I dot my I's, cross my T's, and just watch, you know how my program was coming along, or should I say, just sitting back and just watching how everything is coming together for me. You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden, I get a new girl, you know, by the name of Key Roney. Y'all know Key Roney. You know, Key Roney came along. She was just a pup, but you know, it's a process with that. I had to wait almost a whole year to even breed up. So, you know, a whole lot of money was being spent. The girl that I had been working, you know, I hadn't bred her again. Them two signatures came back to back when I tried to work her, and the vet had recommended me for me to you know, to skip a heating cycle. You know, they were like, skip a heating cycle. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna skip a heating cycle. So when she came back and heat, I skipped the heating cycle. So by this time, we gotta keep running in the yard at this time. And when I skipped that heating cycle, her next heating cycle would come around the time when it's time to work, keep rolling. So I finally get in position. Key Roney came in heat. When she came in heat, I don't think it was that she was at that mark to where I can breathe. So I'm like, God, hey, the girl that had the singleton came around, but I noticed that I had got one of those silent kind of heat cycles. I didn't even normally I see some blood flow on the ground somewhere to let me know my dog is coming to heat. This time she ended up having a silence. You know what I'm saying? Heat cycle weaning. I didn't see nothing going on. It was kind of strange to me. You know, at this time, I'm like, dang, both times I bred her, she showed that she was time to work her. Why all of a sudden on her third heat cycle, I ain't seeing no spots of blood, no nothing. And it's like, by the time when I realized she was in heat, it was too late, man. It was already, you know, it's time to go on and move on, you know, because I couldn't work her. She had already in the past, she done already then left that ovulation window. She wasn't even in that ovulation window no more when I tried, it was time for me to work with the girl. So, man, I'm like, man, this year, man, gotta be something, man, going on, man. What's going on? Why me? You know what I'm saying? That's all I could ask myself. Why me, man? Why I'm being put through here? And then tell me why around this time, when all this was going on, a lot of my dogs were showing me that it's time for me to step in and start cutting up in certain areas in my yard, because a lot of them was goddamn me just running all over the place. They hadn't had no real structure, because, you know, at that time, I would just allow my dogs to be free. You know what I'm saying? They would just allow them to be free. If anyone gonna be gone, I haven't made my mind up yet. She gonna probably be one. You know what I'm saying? She probably gonna be one. It's gonna cost you a cool $3,500. Y'all know this one of the ones that I was telling you gonna cost you a little bit more than the other female. You know, the other female I was saying $3,000. This right here was a short and compact girl that was a unique girl. Remember I was telling y'all, she was the one that had the special pieces on her when it comes to her tri marks, and how her tri marks was, you know, on her frame. You know what I'm saying? Was unique pieces on her frame. So this right here, this girl right here gonna cost you $3,500. You know what I'm saying? Them the starting prices, them the normal prices. Y'all know I was giving a lot of you guys a relief. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when I had that 7-piece, I was bringing everything to the table, man, and let people take advantage of the opportunity that had, you know, came along for TV Inc. You know what I'm saying? So this one here, you remember I was telling y'all to let y'all know that none of the prices changed. Y'all remember this one right here was supposed to be one of the ones I was gonna keep. Huh? And that boy Nano, RP, man, Nano, long live Nano, man. He was gonna be the one that I was gonna keep as well. You know what I'm saying? Him and her. You know what I'm saying? But something else came along. I'm gonna show y'all the boy. That's who I'm keeping. You know what I'm saying? But this girl here, if I decide, man, to go on and let her go, man, she gonna be for 3,500, man. She gonna be small, compact, heavy. You understand me? Heavy on the frame, man. You understand me? Nice clean bows, nice size head, full tail carrying, man, and a remarkable pig, man. She gonna be one of those hot topics, man, that's gonna put you in position. What's the ticket? She a female, 3,500. 3,500. You take it, you know, no less than 3,500, man. Remember, I was telling y'all, man, everything I got in yard with the blood that's attached to them, you understand me, can cost you more than that, man. But this here is an opportunity that I want to be able to share with the public. You know what I'm saying? So I got prices priced low. I got prices, the pups priced at a low price. You understand me? It's not the normal price here at TV Inc. And you would not be able to get another pup at this price. So if you want to get in where you fit in, now's the time, man, to show up and show out with it. You understand me? This probably gonna be the only girl that's available. 2,200 will not do. You know what I'm saying? I said 3,500. You didn't even try to come to me with what I wanted for the girls before I started losing all my girls. Well, no, I didn't. I didn't lose all my girls. I lost the majority of my boys. Y'all know I had 5 boys, 2 girls. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we got 2 girls still available. That second girl, I think I got accounted for something. I don't know, I haven't made up my mind yet, but I think I got accounted for got accounted for someone. You know what I'm saying? So we haven't made up my mind. She will be next up that I will be feeding. But as y'all can see, man, from the looks of her legs, if you can look at her legs, see them tri marks, all of them are unique pieces. Unique pieces. Look at her chest. She don't have a flat chest. Her chest is already bulging. You understand me? Look at her dome. She got a nice size dome. Look at her neck. Look at the meat on her neck. The meat on your neck let her know that she's gonna be a remarkable heavyweight champion. You understand me? In your yard. I don't know what you got in your yard, but I guarantee you, if you beefed up in your yard, it's gonna add to the beef. This ain't right here. It's gonna disappoint you. As you can tell by her tail, she got a small, snug, thick tail. It lets you know that she's gonna be a short, compact girl. You know what I'm saying? This girl is not gonna look like a weenie dog. This girl is not gonna look like a giraffe. This girl is not gonna, you understand me, look like anything that you may see on the land, man. This girl is unique and she carried the temperament that you are looking for. So if you got pieces in the yard that don't have the temperament you're looking for, she carried. You got girls in the yard that don't have the girt, don't have the structure, don't have the color, you know, that you're looking for, man, that's gonna, you know, beat your program up. This girl has what you're looking for. You understand me? She got the whole shebang. You know what I mean? This girl is some of China's finest blood. Well, China's finest blood is attached to this girl. I'm gonna just say that because, you know, I have a girl that's responsible for the stud that I use here at the house. It's my personal stud, and he open to the public at 1,000. This is what he's capable of. That was my first time breeding him. I will breed him again just so y'all can see that he don't miss and he's a great producer. But as y'all can see, man, this girl here is remarkable. She's beautiful, man. She's beautiful, man, and she's looking for you know, a great home. Not no home that has a whole lot of vices in it that's gonna put her in last place to it. You know what I'm saying? Meaning somebody that got a whole lot of weed and crack habits or whatever you mean, it got, you know, habits or whatever you got going on. You make them go forward, but I'm telling you now, man, don't get online and pop in your collar with her and she ain't looking like how she looking when I sold it to you. Because I'm gonna put a whole lot of negative. I'm gonna be negative in your comment column. You understand me? I'm gonna be on your butt about it, man. Letting the people know, hey, man, That dog don't look nothing like how it looking when I sold it to dude. Is ashamed, but should be ashamed of himself. But yeah, I'm gonna be on you. I'm gonna bash. Yeah, not for real, for real. You know, even though you spent your money, you can do whatever you want to do with the dog. Just don't let me catch you online with the dog and she ain't looking like how I know she's supposed to be looking. Yeah, because you ain't taking care of her. You chasing them dope habits. Yeah, I'm gonna bash you. I ain't lying to you. I'm gonna be on you, man. You gonna have a whole lot of negative comments in your comment column with me. But I'm sure gonna follow you because I want to be able, if you one of those righteous ones, I want to be able to ones whenever you start working. I want to, if that's what you want to do, I want to be that. Come on, girl, come on. You starting going all up on behind my back. Calm down. This is Ladybug right here. I haven't even named that. Yeah, I did name that girl. Can't remember what I named her. So much have happened since then. But yeah. You're gonna have a lot of negative reviews in your comment column for me. I'm sure I'm gonna tell the people about you, man. You understand me? You ain't keeping it 100. Then this girl here, this girl Ladybug, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. These two girls that I got right here, like for real, man. Like for real, these dogs can go every better for a star now, 4,500 easy, man. With the pay they got. The pay they got, the looks that they carry, the whole shebang, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. These dogs can go for more than what I'm selling them for. That good one girl right there with them unique patches right there, I'm really giving her away. She really supposed to start at 4,500, easy, and gonna get going. Well, you gonna see, we at 10 days right now with these pups. We got 4 more days before their eyes start opening. Come on, Ladybug. Come on, you doing that, girl? God dang, you doing all that? You see, Ladybug, she a bully, really. She a bully. You start feeding her, she want to bully the yard. That's what she gonna do. I see now, she gonna be one-on-one. That ain't gonna let nobody mess with her food. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna let nobody mess with her food. Look how she acting. Behind what I'm not even doing nothing. She just want it, and then she keep. I try to put the look at this here. Look at this here. Look, man. Look at this here, man. Look. Girl, you gonna eat my fingers out. You gonna suck the tube. She gonna eat the tube in my finger. God dang, this girl so full of life, man. This girl here, boy, I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. You get a hold of Ladybug, shh. You gonna have a blessed, baby in your yard, man. And if you ain't no breed or you got some problems in your yard, in your life, as far as you dealing with domestic, issues and stuff of that nature, man. Meaning you got a abusive husband or wife, or have somebody you in the environment with a whole lot of negative. This dog right here, I'm telling you, gonna bring the light to whatever environment you in. Hands down. I ain't saying it because it's my dog. I'm saying it because, look, dang, girl, you gonna suck. Listen. She gonna suck the whole tube down. Look at this here. Look at this here, man. This girl so full of life. Look, and then look at she just fussing. Look, just fussing. Look at this here, clean. But look, I can't even look. But Ladybug, you're not gonna get no more food. You're not getting any more food. That's enough. You done had that on the whole tube. You're not getting no more food. Look at that. Look at that belly. Look at that belly. Come on, you're not getting no more food. You're not getting no more food. Y'all know them umbilical cords ain't no coming out a couple of days ago, man. I separated them out. I put them out in their own personal plate because they were sucking each other little penises and little situations. So that's not healthy for them. So I ain't separate them because right after I feed them, they go right up, sucking on each other. And, that's not healthy. A lot of them was sucking on them because whenever they suck on the males, little swaggers, they stimulate them, so they was pissing in their mouth. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of dogs be liking that piss, man. I don't know why they chase the piss. Even the adult dogs do that. They chase piss. Finally, I'm at the right line. Appreciate you. Wonder Leaf, boy, hot. Boy. You understand me? Yeah. But as y'all can see, man, this girl here is a remarkable girl. She gonna be a showstopper. You understand me? She gonna be a showstopper, man. She gonna have the energy that you looking for. She gonna have the dome that you looking for. She gonna have the color that you are looking for. She gonna have the personality. That's that. You know, I breathe temperament, man. First, temperament is on the window off the rip. She gonna have, as you can see. Look, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what we got functionables. Watch. We only 10 days old. We are only 10 days old right now. As y'all can see, let me go on and bring my camera down so you can really see what's going on to show you how active this girl is at 10 days old. Look, I ain't gonna lie to you. Watch it. Watch it. Look at her. I'm showing you what's going on. The dog is very, look, and she's still looking for feed. She don't need no feed. Look at her belly. Look at her side of her belly. She don't need no feed, but she's looking for it. I gotta get ready to stimulate her though, but she can poop. But as you can see, hind legs are very strong. At 10 days old, she working them real good. Look at her. She looking for it. She looking for it. Look at her. Using her hind legs real good. Look how she moving around. Real good. Moving around real good. Ain't gonna be short and compact. Her dad ain't nano boy. Her dad ain't nano. Her mama is a micro exotic. Small, compact, clean bowls, clean bite, clean muzzle, clean dome. You understand me? Clean eye spread, as you can see. Let me put it up there up on you so y'all can see her, man. Look at her eye spread. She have a clean eye spread. Look at her. Look at her. She just gonna hug the block. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her legs. Look at them bows. Look at them front bows. Pay attention to her bows. She girl is. I'm talking about. Look at her, man. Look at her. She won't even let me just. Like I'm trying to hold her head up. Look at her. I'm telling you, temperament is there. But look at the head. Look at the dome. I already showed you. Look at the dome. Look how big her dome. Look at the head. Look at the head. Just look at the head. Look at the head. Look at the neck. Look at her. She's gonna be short and compact, man. Short, compact girl. Look at the head on her. Look at the muzzle. The muzzle shoulder is gonna have a smushed muzzle. Not too smushed in. It's just right. Look at the eye spread. Look at the eye spread. Look at the dome on it. Y'all can see, man. Full tail. Don't have a long rat tail. Y'all can see. But let me stimulate this girl right quick. Let me stimulate her right quick. She the one that I noticed ain't took no poop today. Only thing you done did today is urine, and I didn't want to keep rubbing you until you get raw down there, back there. So I say, okay, I'll be there in like a minute, and I'll let you have a picture of the hospital with you tomorrow morning, and I'll see you tomorrow morning, and I'll see you tomorrow morning to see what happened. Man, I don't know what you talking about. You don't even know what you talking about. You repeated yourself twice. You're trying to make sense out of what you trying to make sense out of, because you don't even understand what you're saying. You can tell that you are not in control. We got to be evil, not understanding who he talking to, because whatever you just said, brother, sounded like a whole lot of nothing. I'm just being honest with you. What you just said didn't even make sense in your own language. Whatever language you speak, you didn't even understand it in your language. So what makes you think that I'm gonna understand it in my language? Come on, man. Let's be real. You sound like someone that woke up this morning that didn't have a place to, to lay their head. So they just laid their head wherever they felt like it's made like a bed. I don't know what may have been your problem, man, but I ain't your problem, brother. That's what I'm getting at. I ain't your problem. I'm just doing me, man, and staying out your way, man. I got other stuff going on in my life that way more important than entertaining your BS, brother. You ain't hear what I just said about my thumbnail title. I said I had 7. You understand me? Lost 4 and 3 are still living, brother. Do you understand the hurt? You understand me that I'm explaining that I'm dealing with right now? I'm bothered about that, brother. Even though I took it to the chin and it don't look like it, man, boy, if you seen themselves, you'll probably say to yourself, brother, man, I feel your pain. Boy, you had something over there. Like, for real, don't get me wrong. Got 3 strong pieces here, too, though. Don't get me wrong. They pretty solid, but, man, I had some chocolates. I had some cappuccino for real on the land, for real, for real. What language was that? Laugh out loud. That was his language. Whatever you just say whatever you want to say. Whatever sounds strange to you when you say it, that was his language. That was his language. You just just say whatever you want to say. That was the language he speak. You understand me? I don't understand all that, man. I don't understand all that, man. I don't understand. That was the language he was speaking. Because what he was talking about, I ain't even understand what he talking about. Because he looking for a friend. Mr. Lonely. That's all it was. Mr. Lonely. Looking for a friend, man. Man, you can't get no friend like that, bro. Not with all that old trauma talking about putting me in a hospital and all that. What I did to you for you to want to put me in a hospital? You need to be go looking for somebody who to put your best friend in a hospital, or enter your mother, or the sexually molested your child, or whatever else going on. There's a lot of stuff in the world that's going on that need your attention. And you talking about putting the innocent man in a hospital, man. I ain't did nothing, man. I just cut my live on and talking about my dog. You just went to stomach. There you go. There go that pooperoo. There you go. Go and get it out, girl. The old poop out there, girl. You been sitting on that there for a minute. Go and get about it up. Get about it up, girl. Ooh, there you go. There you go, girl. That's what I was looking for right now. That's that magic. Hey, girl, dog, man. Is that baby real? You better believe it. This ain't no AI. This ain't no AI right here. It's the real deal now. I don't know about their channel, but I know about mine. Everything that you witness here is solid. It's real. It's no AI. You can't get somebody looking this good. You understand me? Creating a character with the AI program. You can't get a dog that look this good. You understand me? Using the AI to create the characters, man. This here is the Lord's work. You understand me? It don't get no better than this. The puppy is cute. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Your boy cool. You understand? Your boy cool. Overstood. As you can see, man, this girl here, if she gonna go somewhere, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, it's gonna probably be about the same price, man. It's gonna probably be about $3,500, man, for the girl here, man, too, man. $3,500 gonna get this girl gone. You understand me? Come on home, man. Get right. Get right, man. Get right, man. This girl gonna be a high topic. Watch. We got about 4 more days, man. 4 more days, I should be wide open by then. Then we got probably about 2 weeks after the 14 days where the dog is gonna be moving around, grooving and moving and doing what they do best. And you're gonna start seeing the potential, but I'm gonna make sure you get I'm talking about every, yes, and how old is she? She 10 days old. She 10 days old. She 10 days old. Inactive. Look at her. Watch this here. Look at this. Watch. Watch. Looking for it. Man, I wanna give her some more food, but I ain't gonna give her nothing else. TV fine. I gave her enough. She don't need nothing else. I'm gonna put her up, and I'm gonna get to my boy. He ain't going nowhere though. That's my boy Gator right here. That's my boy Gator. He ain't going nowhere, so I ain't gonna use the eyes about Gator. You spend anything on this guy on Gator, you gonna have to spend 10 or more. You understand me? And the reason why, because he's not for sale. That's the only reason why you probably gonna be spending that much. You understand me? For Gator, you would not get Gator. You understand me? For nothing lesser than that. You may not even get Gator for 10. You understand me? Because he is here with me. This is my boy. This is my big boy. It's my big boy. It's my big boy. I'm talking about, yeah, he's gonna be, yeah, Gator gonna be one. Come on, bro. Come on, Gator. God dang, bro. You ain't let me step. Bro, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Hold on. Let me get Gator together, man. But Gator just pissed right on my head, man. Come on, man. Boy, Gator, boy, you disrespectful, boy. That's a handsome boy. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Christine. Let me see, man. Get you together, bro. Go on get your piss in, bro. You just pissed right in my hand, bro. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. You ain't got to, y'all ain't nobody. I'm gonna get ready to do restroom break. Let me get the pup. We almost done with them. We'll be doing restroom breaks in a little bit. Don't rush me. Cause I need to clean up behind y'all cages, the ones that want knock bowls over and stuff. Got feed pellets all on the side of your cages and stuff of that nature. A lot of y'all dead hurt and fell off, so it's about that time anyway. But this boy here, man, a major boy. Man, appreciate you, brother Wayne. This boy here, man, as y'all look, watch it. Watch it. Tell you, temperament, everything. Temperament, everything. We had shows, man, everything is good. Watch it. Watch it. 10 days old, watch it. Watch it. I'm talking about active. Look at him. He looking for it. And I ain't got no nipples on, boy. I don't even know why you're doing that. Ain't no nipples down there, my boy. Ain't no, that's all you smell it. That's all you gonna smell is a good clean t-shirt that I had bleach and soap on it. You ain't none of it in there, brother. What you doing, brother? That boy, that gator, man, tripping, man. Boy, gator up, man, tripping. You understand me? No, these are American bullies, not pits. These are not pit bulls. You understand me? Let's get that understood. This was a pit bull. You probably want to spend probably about $500 or something, $350 or something. This ain't no pit bull. This is a very special breed of dog. You understand me? I know you make mistake for a pit bull in the beginning process, man, him popping. You understand me? But he is one of them. You understand me? One of the ones. You understand me? Not the tools. You understand me? He's one of those ones. And as you can see, let me show you. Show up and show out. Come on, bro. Come on. He'll hand for it. Look how he crossed his head. I'm gonna show him leg work. Hey, look at him. He looking for it. He looking for it. And he greedy. He's greedy. Every last one of these ones, these two. He got his sister was that girl with the tri marks everywhere, and the other ones belong to another mother. But him, yeah, his dad is like that. His dad don't know how to stop eating. So I know him and her gonna be just like that. Look at it. Look at it. He looking for it. He ain't trying to hurt nothing else. What, bro? What? What's up, bro? What's up, bro? What's up, bro? You see what I'm saying? Look at it, man. Look at them clean feet, man. Clean feet. He looking for it. Look at it. Look at it. He ready to eat. He ready to eat. Yeah, that ain't no nip. Shit, I ain't no nip. I know. That is your hand. I don't want none of that. Look how you move your head. I don't want none of that, bro. That ain't what I'm looking for. You know what I'm looking for. Where is it? Look at that. Look at that feet. Look at that feet. Look at that chest. Look how active he is, man. That just show you that temperament. I breathe for that temperament first. That temperament is what I'm chasing first. I'm making sure that temperament is there before I do anything out there. As you can see, look at that clean chest. Look at the feet. Clean bowls. You can see more short and compact, very girthy. I'm talking about, see, this is healthy girth. You know, you see a lot of other dogs that be girthy. They don't be having that healthy girth. This, you can tell by the looks of it that I'm not doing too much. That I know he can do if I wanted to. If I want them to look real fluffy and fat, I can do that too. But that ain't what I'm doing. This is a healthy girth. This girth right here is showing that I'm allowing his joints to, you understand me, you know, I'm letting his joints, you know what I'm saying, develop properly before I start doing the most. You understand me? Which I'm not gonna even do that then. I'm gonna let him do the most. If he wanna cut up in that bowl, he gonna be doing to do that on his own. Not me. I'm just gonna put the feed in there. Look at him. As you can see, he won't even let me show up and show out yet. You understand me? As you can see, man. Look at it. Look at that head. Look at he won't even let me put it up. I'm trying to sit him out. Let me get him out. Let me see. Come on, bro, home. Bro, let me get this, bro. Let me get bro fed, man, so I can really show you guys. You know what I'm saying? Gator, man. The Gator, he tripping right now. He gonna let me do my thing till he get something in his tummy right quick. Let me get him straight right quick. Put this on him right quick. Let me get him straight. Let me get him straight right quick. Get this boy straight. But he looking for it. He know where it's at. That ain't in my shirt though. Ain't in my shirt, son. Let me get him straight. Look at him. Look how active he is. Look. These here function. You see how they moving and grooving, man. Come on, man. See how they look. Look at this. You see what's going on, man. Look, you see what's going on. You see what's going on. Look how they just be moving. The team. They don't be doing that. He doing no playing, man. You know what's going on with him. see. Let's get him right. Let me get him right. Come on, bro. Calm down. I'm going to give it to you when you calm down. Bro, I cannot stick the tube in, bro. When you start running the show, bro. Calm down, bro. Dang. Come on, bro. I'm slowly push it in there, bro. Yeah, slowly. You gotta make sure they flat on the ground when you stick that tube in our TV ink fan. Make sure the area that they in is pretty warm, where it's not cold. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to have uncomfortable, man, trying to stick that tube in their mouth. You want to make sure they always flat when you stick that tube in there. And you see how I've lifted that head a little bit, lift that head up a little bit. You want that head to be up just a little bit, not too high, you know. Just have a little prop on it, you know what I'm saying? Dang, he done let the tube out. Me personally, I ain't gonna lie to you, TV Ink fan. I don't stick all the tube, and I stick just enough. So if you notice the tube coming out, that's because I know him. I've been dealing with him the last few days, and as long as I just let him be, he ain't gonna be doing the most with the tube in his mouth. So I just let him be him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to touch his head and do all the crazy stuff that I want. You know, like I really want what I really want to do is kind of just hold his head like this here with his nose in between my finger and hold him to where his head ain't all over the place, but he ain't gonna let me do it. So I gotta just let him be. And then when I stick the tube in there, I gotta take my time with it because as you can see, this boy here is very active. You see what I'm saying? This boy, you see how he doing? He's steady moving. You know what I'm saying? He's steady moving, looking forward. So when you stick that tube in, you gotta make sure they flat. And when you stick it out, you stick it in there slow. When you stick it in the mouth, you go back towards the left. They say you really want, mark your tube, man. You want to mark your tube and start that in the beginning of that tube, at the end of that second reel, up to the tip of that nose. You know what I'm saying? Then you push that amount in there. Once you place the mark on it, mark is just able to help you. You understand me? It's for all the beginners, man, that don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? And just need to understand this way of life first before they can start getting out there like I'm doing right now. But yeah, man, as you can see, and the reason why I don't stick the tube all the way in there and I push the fluids in them slow is because, same thing, so you see how I'm just letting him be? I'm not holding his head, I'm not holding the tube, I'm not pushing the fluid in him. If the tube start trying to come out, I know by the way I'm pushing the fluid in him, I know it ain't gonna get out of whack because I'm slowly pushing it in there. So anything that come in his mouth, you know what I'm saying, in the process of him trying to push that tube out, it's not gonna be where it's gonna cause him to start gagging and all that because the fluid had got in the wrong pipe. You ain't hear what I said, did you? I just told them just a while ago that ain't nobody running the show. So who are you? That's what I want to know. Who are you? Do you think you in charge? Because if you think you're in charge and you're going to continue to do that, and I just told everybody I would do restroom breaks once I finish feeding these pups, and you think just because you sitting there looking me in my face, going to tell me what to do, I can put you in time out and you can be the last person to go to the pot. How about that? I just told everybody that I would feed the pups first and I would do restroom breaks. You're not in charge, buddy. I don't know what you thinking about, bro. You know how this go, bro. We got pups on the ground. They come first. Then you go. Then that's how it goes. They don't know no better. They can't take care of themselves right now. You can't either. But you can take care of yourself. You can do some stuff on your own now as far, potting on your own and eating on your own and stuff of that nature. They can't do none of that. I'm responsible for that. The same way I was responsible for you, brother. So all that on looking at me and doing all that, brother, is not going to change nothing. This is what I'm talking about right here, TV Ink fan. This is what I'm talking about right here. This is what I'm talking about. We got one right here think he running the show. As y'all can see, he think he run the show. He gonna just sit here and tell me what's going on. That's what I'm saying. Bruh, I just said what I said, bruh. I said whenever I finish this puppet, this is the last one. And I'm wiping his butt. So he gotta make sure he got to poop a urine. But I'm not gonna rush what I got going on because you want to use the potty right now, bro. I'm gonna get ready to get to you, bro. Gonna get ready to get to you, bro. Hold on, bro. Just say hold on, bro. Dang, listen, Doc K. Everybody else got to use the potty too. If everybody can be calm and wait on me to do this here, you can too, man. Dang, bro. I know you gotta go. Finna let you go, bro. I'm almost done, bro. Almost done. Dang. Man, listen, bro. You keep doing that, bro. I'll just talk to you later, bro. I make sure you go last. I'm just saying, bro. Bro, all right. I'm done talking to you, bro. I'm done talking to you because I see what you on. I see what you on. You trying to hog something. You ain't gonna hog me, brother. Yeah, free the dog, man. Come on, brother. Come on, man. Area 51, man. Dog is free, brother. My dog is not gonna be running around my dog, not him running around my house on his own, you know what I'm saying, without me being present, brother. My dog like to mark every damn thing. He want to piss on everything. And he's not for to piss my house up and piss all on my furniture. You can buy them. You got the right amount of money. And I don't think the right amount of money may get them though, but just shoot your shot. You can have them at your house, huh? Live and live, Theo. Nah, just hot side, man. I'll be the whole, yeah, I'll be the whole. It'll get a, he went on shut down. It's like all the exotics, you better believe it. That's all I got is pockets. I got pockets and exotics. That's what I'm into right now. I'm into micro bullets and pockets. I start messing with them standards and Frenchies and stuff later on, but right now, I'm a big fan of the exotics and pockets, man. Not the normal exotics. These are real extraordinary exotics that I have. These ain't gonna be the exotics that you used to that can only show up and show out on the show tape. This not mine. This not what this is. These are functional exotics. My pockets is not the normal pockets that you see. They got high rears and low fronts, and, and they can't jump, think on their own, and all that good mind can think on their own. They can jump. You understand me? They can show up and show out in these dog shows, all that good stuff, man. Mine, everything I got in the land. You understand me? They can rise with the person with the plan. You understand me? As long as you know what to do. You understand me? When it comes to taking them to the promised land, or should I say getting them to the promised land, they gonna follow. You know what I'm saying? Mine do. Cause I breathe for the temperament first. What are you doing, bro? What? Hold on, bro. Them burpees, bro. You need to be burped or something, bro. Well, what's going on, bro? I'm just saying, bro. You was just doing that, bro. I don't know why you were doing that. I don't know why you were doing that, bro. You want me to burp you? I'll burp you like a baby. I'll burp you like a baby. Let me burp you. Let me burp you like a baby. You need to burp. Nah. Thought you what you were doing. You was sleeping, you was already asleep already. Then wipe your mouth out. You got milk on your lips. Got milk on your lips, boy. Got milk on his lips. That boy out, man. That boy out, boy, I tell you, that boy out. I'm on something new too now, TVE family. I just start putting the bandages around my girls, man, after them C-sections, man. I just start putting the bandage on them, and I wrap them, you know what I'm saying, with a wrap, you know what I'm saying, to keep to protect that wound, man, because I really, my dogs, man, they so, man, I call mine savages, you know what I'm saying? The reason why I call them savages because mine are wild, bro. They ain't gonna do the most, bro. Get in that yard, like I got one girl that had the C-section. She come right off the table after being up under that medication, man, and she come right up off of it, man, moving and doing what she normally do, like ain't nothing happened. I'm talking about like for real, for real. But I noticed on that second day, she still was doing the same. but I can already tell she was in a little pain. So that's the reason why I'm big on not letting mine feed on mama. You know what I'm saying? I let them feed on mama the first day, and then I might let them, you know, in between, you know, the 14 days of mama healing and stuff like that. I may just take mama out and just let them hit that nipple a couple of times. But in the first 14 days, I want to, you know, want to take some of the stress off mama. You know what I'm saying? So whenever the pups is ready to jump on mama, they at a point to where they can see and move on their own. I don't have to keep sitting them on a certain nipple and holding them up. And, you know, that's just a system that I have embraced, system I have created that I feel like will be light on me as a breeder to wait to 14 days. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, like, you know, if I do let them feed on mama, you know, it's gonna probably be, it's gonna be a gap in it. I may not let them feed. I may just do first day and then just let mama interact with them. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, you know, smell them and lick them and, you know, kind of stimulate them and all that stuff. But see, they may not get on that nipple until after 14 days. After 14 days, then I know mama have healed pretty good. She's not in much pain no more because I know when them pups, you know, whenever after 14 days, the pups their eyes should be open. Their joints should be a whole lot more stronger. And they should be able to look for that nipple, you know what I'm saying? And when they latch on it, their jaws are strong enough to hold on and suck, you know what I'm saying? Instead of having me sitting there trying to open their mouths and sending nipples in their mouth and trying to hold them up, and every time one fall off, instead of putting them back up, that right there is overworking myself, overly working myself, and it's not working smart. You know what I'm saying? I work smart and hard. You know what I'm saying? So if I can avoid, you know, putting unnecessary stress on mama and myself, that's what I'm gonna do. So that's the reason why I created a system or call it a 14-day. You know what I'm saying? It's a 14-day, you know, relief. You understand me? Fade. You know, it's like that what it is. I ain't made it up. I just made that up as as I'm going. But you know, that's what it is. A 14-day, you know, relief. You know what I mean? That's how it is on mama. 14-day relief on mama. You know what I'm saying? To keep the problem down. Cause y'all know, man, after that C-section, them mamas just be stubborn, man, and they don't even be wanting to deal with them babies, man. To be honest with you, they gonna let them feed on them, but man, they be in pain, man. And then you know, a lot of these vets, they ain't even giving. Well, a lot of people that's going and getting C-section done outside of these vets don't get the you know, the antibiotics and pain relievers that they can give them while they, you know, feeding their young. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them ain't getting the pain reliever. They just getting the antibiotic. Meaning if they dealing with a old undertreat, you understand me, or should I say a tree house, or should I say, well, I'm trying to make it up. You understand me? A shade tree, a doc. You understand me? That's performing the C-section. That's a lot of times, a lot of them on that have, you know what I mean, the antibiotic. You know what I'm saying? And the medication to put them out and to cut them open and, you know what I'm saying, stuff of that nature, you know what I'm saying? But whenever they stitch that baby back up, a lot of shade tree docs don't have that pain relief. And not the reason how I know this, the reason why I know this is because I think in the beginning of my career, I ran across a shade tree. Even though he had it set up, you know, he went in there and took care of his business. I noticed that he didn't do what the vet that I had was shot with at first, that I had to spend more money with, I did, you know what I'm saying, when it came to the pain relievers and stuff of that nature. He just gave me an antibiotic. It's like, bro, you better believe it. What's wrong with me being bald? I'm saying, no, yeah, I'm a 42-year-old man. Yeah, this my choice, though. This my choice. I cut mine bald by choice. Go look at some of my videos. Go look at some of my videos. I ain't let my hair grow out. I just cut it back bald. This comes from being in the hole. If you know anything about that, I was in the hole. And this was the best maintenance that I can lean towards, man, to avoid getting my hairline pushed back and me cutting my own hair, you know, and getting off beat every now and then, trying to get it right. And, yeah, this is what I leaning towards, you know what I'm saying? It was the bald head. And when I cut my hair bald, in the beginning, you know, I hadn't embraced it, but I had a lot of, you know, gentlemen you know, man, that reached out like that, bro. You can rock that bald head, bro. Ain't too many people can rock no bald head. You got the head for the bald head. And from that point, man, I just been, you know, embracing the bald head, cutting the ball when I feel like it. If I feel like right now I want to grow my hair and start dreading it out, I can do that too. Go look at some of my videos so you can stop talking. You understand me talking about you got a bald head? Yeah, I do, but I can grow my hair out too. Probably get longer than yours. You understand me? For real, for real. But yeah, man, like I was saying, yeah, before we had one that worrying about me being bald headed, I don't know what that come from. I don't know why people just can't. They say, please be respectful. Thank you for the love. Overstood. I don't know why. Thank you for the gift too. Gift to whoever that was. 1,500. 1,500. What? Man, this is a keeper. This ain't going nowhere, brother. And if you was trying to get my keeper from up under me, brother, 1,500 is still in your pocket. I got that already. Yeah, shit. What I'm doing with that? I got that times. Who knows? You understand me? You know, yeah. We don't do no capping, man. We ain't gonna just do no capping on here, man. Speaking about how much money we got and all that. That's for little boys. But like I was saying, man, I got that already, man. Now what my dogs cost me 1,500. I think I spent 1,500 for a stud B one time, you know, for a stud that I used. I spent 1,500 to use a stud. I think that was for chasing dad. I think I spent 15. Yeah, it was 1,500. I spent 1,500 to use chasing father to create him and his sister. So I ain't, man, 1,500, man. That's you still got that money. I ain't gonna lie to you. That 1,500, you got deposit and you got 500 towards the remaining. So you probably with that 1,500, if you looking for your girl, you understand me? You in good shape. You got $2,000 left over. You get on the payment plan with that 1,500. Respectfully though, that 1,500 you can get on it. You can have the deposit and $500. You understand me towards the remaining. You understand me leaves you with 2,000 left. You understand me? And once you pay it out, you pay it out. Yeah, if you want to come pick yours up in 8 weeks, you can come pick it up in 8 weeks. You know, I'd rather hold on to them to 12 weeks. 12 to 16 weeks is when I normally push mine out the yard. 12 to 16 weeks, not 8 weeks. I know a lot of breeders, y'all know, man, everybody wait till 8 weeks, bro. We 12 weeks. Yeah, 12 weeks on my count. And 12 weeks is to put me in the clip. The way I ain't got to worry about you hollering about the dog and did this here when it made it up. Nah, if that dog did that in 12 to 16 weeks, that because you took them to an environment that wasn't healthy and you wasn't doing what I was doing to keep that dog in good standard and keeping that dog on that land healthy and moving around and grooving like he was doing before you got him. You understand me? I ain't do it. So when you start saying, man, my dog died, what you do? Now, I ain't 8 weeks. I'm down there like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? What would happen, bro? You know what I'm saying? Because in 8 weeks, dogs are still needing certain shots. So a lot of people don't understand that, man. Just because that dog get that first shot, you know what I'm saying, or got his shots, period. A lot of people think that the dog cannot catch parvo. Dog can catch parvo, man, just by smelling the poop. Going out there with poop out there, I ain't seen it, but I did my research. They said dogs can catch parvo by smelling poop, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I ain't never heard of that, man. I've been doing this here for a little while now. My dog always smelling some shit. You understand me? We ain't experienced it yet, but it can happen. You know what I'm saying? I know they ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of time what they went out for was, you know, probably visits or something. Somebody came in with their dog or something that had parvo at a certain age. They really asked the person what all the dog was doing, and the person probably said, I caught him smelling shit from time to time, and and all the other stuff that the person probably said was probably something the vet probably said, nah, that couldn't be it. And that the only thing that was left that the vet probably could say would probably be the problem is the shit. So that's the reason why they probably put it in black and white, that shit can probably, you know, cause your dog to have, you know, catch parvo by smelling shit. In other words, stew. You understand me? But that me personally, I never heard of it. Say hold the puppy to the counter. Oh, all right. That's my guy right here. This is my guy. This is my guy. You see them bowls, clean bowls. See that dome on it, boy. down on that boy. Look at them legs. Look at that boy move like he in the pool already. Look at them hind legs, man. Clean hind leg. Look at that boy gonna be a massive boy. Massive. Let me get that other angle on now, man. Let me check your eye, man. Let me check your eye, Gator. Gator, let him check your eye, man. Look at that neck. Look at that neck. Look at that, man. This ain't nothing but pressure. Pretty pressure. Look at them hind legs. Clean hind legs. You can see clean hind legs. Look at that hair. Look at that boy. I'm talking about huge. I'm talking about huge. Yeah, he is, man. He ain't number 10 days old. He's just 10 days old. He got a long way to go. He's 10 days old. That's it. He's 10 days old. Let me get him up there. Let me put him up, set that old, that big old head up there. You can see that neck. Look at the ball, how that neck budge when I try to look at that neck budge when I try to sit him up like that. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You gonna lay him? I better get ready and let my big dogs out. TV Ink Family. I show it out. Fuck, I don't know what you got. I'm gonna put them up and let my big dogs out. Set my timer right quick. For me, from talking to y'all, I think I'm gonna set them the way I feel. My timer, you know, I normally, it depends on how much I fed them TV Ink Family, what I go off on. If you know, towards the night, I probably, you know, they bowls, the syringe get a little thick, you know what I'm saying, at night. You know what I mean? I try to put enough on them to I can at least give me probably at least a strong 4 hours. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I'm up and moving and grooving, so, you know, the way I just fed them now, it's good to hold them over for about 2 hours, 30 minutes. I've been talking to you guys in between time, so I'm gonna just give myself 2 hours. I'm gonna just set them up because it's 4:57 where I'm at. So I'm gonna just set them at like by six. I'm gonna do 6:20. By 6:20, that should be by time for me to feed them again. You know what I'm saying? It's 4:57. So I've been talking to y'all. Normally with the way I feed, I normally do give myself like a two hour and a half break. You know what I'm saying? You know, we've been talking and grooving and, you know, making sense out of everything going on. So I'm gonna just put them on a 2 hour. But the mama sitting there waiting on me to let her out and let everybody go to the restroom. So I'm gonna let my 2 girls that showed out for the team. I'm gonna let them get their restroom breaks out the way first. Come on, I need to get my fly swat. As y'all can see, I got my boy inside the incubator. I got my 2 girls down here. There's two boxes right here. I got 2 little crates that I had bought that I put them in because the reason why TV Ink Family, you know, I know a lot of breeders probably experience what I experienced, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not left alone. I'm not the only one. But to the elite players that know what I'm talking about, this, you know, correct me if I'm wrong. But a lot of pups, man, they just don't really be having them out, but you know, it don't matter how much you eat to feed them. It just depends. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say all pups. I'm gonna say a special kind of pups, or pups that has a certain kind of genetics, you know what I'm saying? Meaning with certain kind of blood going on inside that frame, you know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of breeders deal with this that I'm about to speak on, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of my pups have shown me that this breed, this litter right here, in the last litter, have shown me that that no matter how much you feed them, it's like a baby that you give a pacifier that's accustomed to the pacifier now, or like the bottle, like when they go to sleep, they sucking on something or sucking on the thumb. That's what it is with the pups. If the pups get so used to being around mama so much and so long and sucking on that nipple all day long, and then you just all of a sudden start taking mama out because now pups have reached a certain point to where you let them get active on mama and you need to go run some errands and you done put mama in the cage, the pups will start sucking on their siblings, you know, little situations, you know what I'm saying? And it's not good, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why it's not good because, you know, a lot of stuff can come with them doing that, you know what I'm saying? By, you know, rawing out one of their siblings' little old situation. A lot of other stuff can go on. I really haven't did my research as far as looking deep into, everything that can end up, going on with your pup by allowing them to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'll get into that some other time. But yeah, man, I said to myself, to avoid that because I noticed every time I would leave off or walk off, and then I come back after I fed my pups, I noticed that they just sitting there be latched on to each other's little situation. I done caught two of my males, one hitting the other one at the lower of his penis, and the other one hitting it. So they like this here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, I just fed y'all. What is y'all doing? Like, I'm knowing I didn't fed you enough because your stomachs are budging pretty. You know, it's budging. Like, so I'm like, man, I don't know what this is. So what I did was I just said, man, I'm gonna just create me a system to avoid that, and that's what I did. Now that I know this here, so my next litter, what I'm saying, what I'm gonna just do is I'm gonna just set me up a lot of crates. You know what I'm saying? If mama ain't gonna be in there with the pups, because y'all know I do the 14 days now. So since mama ain't gonna be in there with pups, so she gonna be in the healing process. I'm gonna just start putting my pups in with separate little crates. You know what I'm saying? To where they got plenty of room to roam and do what they do on their own, and I ain't gotta worry about them trying to suck on, you know what I'm saying, the brother or the little sister's little situation. You know what I'm saying? This is food for thought, man. Hopefully you can get something from this here to anyone who may be experiencing what I experienced and been trying to figure out how can they, avoid, their pups doing stuff of that nature. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, man, get you some crates, man. They got some at Walmart. The ones that I got right here, I got plenty of them. Well, I bought me 3 of them. You know what I'm saying? I really got 4. But yeah, they ain't no more than about like $14 and some change, man. And you ain't gotta do nothing but go get you a couple of little carpets, man, from Five Below or somewhere, a Dollar Tree or something, man. Get you a couple of little bathroom rugs, you know what I'm saying? And cut them up, shape them for the crate, sit it up in there, man. Get you some heat lamps like this here. I got 2 of them myself, you know what I'm saying? I was using an incubator. I feel like when I use this incubator, it's probably gonna be in the beginning stage where I have my pups here for a little while until they start getting a little bigger. Then I'm gonna take them to the crates because I noticed too with this little cheap incubator right here. I noticed that if you let all them pups, if you got a big litter and you letting them sit inside that incubator too long, the pups gotta urine and poop. So after a while, a lot of people, breeders, you know what I'm saying, that's probably not like me, that have their dog stationed in an incubator. I can only imagine how things turning out for them. And I know it's probably a messy scene because I have to clean up behind mine. I'm talking about every session. Like every time I go in there when my dogs was in that incubator, man, I had to either pull out my little cushion that came with it when I bought it and put some puppy pads in there and put my cushion inside the washer to let it wash. Or it was something I was always in there cleaning, you know what I'm saying, to keep it clean because I noticed that my pups was in there urine and pooping in there. And every time I come in, I put them out to clean. I'm wiping them. I have to wipe, urine and poop off them. And I noticed that if I continue to leave them in there like that, you know what I'm saying, overnight or for a couple of hours, and they just, me just not doing what I normally was doing on a regular, I can end up causing my dogs to end up having a certain scent on them when they reach a certain age. The way it's gonna take at least a couple of weeks or maybe a month or longer to get that scent off them. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't something that I want to do, especially if I'm trying to, get my business going and push, pups out. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the new owner to be like, man, this is a beautiful dog, but why you smell like that? And I'm like, damn, I just took him a shower. Well, you still have a smell. And that could be the reason why. Just think about it. When you go into homes with people that's smoking on that good, that good gas, you know what I'm saying? You go in there and they smoking gas. Soon you walk up out of there, people like that, bro, you smoke? You been smoking? Nah, I ain't been smoking. I was over there with cuz. And they was smoking over there, but I wasn't smoking. I don't smoke. Boy, you smell like that loud, bro. You might need to go take that shirt. And that's what can happen. It's the same thing with these pups. Being in a stinky environment, or environment that's not healthy, hey, you push your puppies out of your environment that your pup came from, it's not a clean, safe environment, a healthy environment. Whenever you take that pup to that new owner, he tell you the dog smell look bad, and he gonna go and buy it from you. That's the reason why. So you got when you accept this way of life, man, you can't be lazy at all, man. You gotta be willing, man, to put in the time, man, to keep your program together, man, to where your dogs are in a clean, safe environment, man, because you're not standing on business and taking care of your business, you know what I'm saying, the way it's supposed to be taken care of in order to get you going so you can keep something flowing, man, hey, you going to be dealing with a whole lot of stuff that's going to have you feeling like you working backwards. I'm telling you now, for real, for real. But TV Inc. family, I said I just had 6 American Bullet pockets with no heat lamp for the first time. And the work is no joke. You better believe it. You better believe it, man. I salute Ray. But hey, brother, it's a lot of unexpected stuff too come with it too. So just brace yourself, man. Just stay on business. I ain't gonna put nothing in the universe on what you got going on. I'm keeping everything to myself. I'm gonna just tell you, brother, when you in a situation like that because money tied up in other places and you wasn't able to catch in and take care of that side of it, man. Just do what you can, man. Try to keep your dog in warm, areas or whatever, until you get right to be able to go fund, get your lamp or whatever, man. But yeah, man, this way of life, man, with this kind of breed of dog, man, a lot of people don't understand, man. It's like raising exotic snakes or exotic crocodiles or it's any exotic creature. I'm just be honest with you. Any exotic creature is not a creature that you can take lightly when it comes to approaching that creature and want to allow and want to create or design a business with that creature being involved. You know what I'm saying? You gotta prepare these environments, man, for these creatures, man, because if you ain't got your environment up to par, man, you talking about going to go snatch up a American bully, and you thinking just because you got a house and a place to keep that dog, that's the only thing that come on with the nature of that dog, then boy, I'm here to tell you, boy, wait till a couple of weeks. You're gonna start noticing you're gonna need more than that with that dog. I'm telling you now, the American Bully, man, is an exotic dog, man. You gotta pamper that dog. That dog deserves to be pampered, man. Meaning, if you're gonna spend top dollar on that dog, you gotta make sure you take care of like it's your asset. You spend a lot of money on the dog, so you can't treat that dog like a regular pit bull that you ain't spend number $200 or $300 for. Well, you gonna go spend $4,000 or $5,000 on a dog that you treat like a regular pit bull? What the hell? What the hell? You know what I'm saying? No, for real. They say I got 2 left. They're 12 weeks. Should they be in the crate with the mother, or should I separate them? Man, separate them. I put them in, like, you know what I'm saying, their own little personal room where they can, can stretch their legs, give mama a break. Mama done did and showed up and showed out. If you had 12 weeks, it's time for the pups, man, to enjoy the fruits, man, of understanding the things that mama had to, embrace. You understand me? Once she reached that age, you know what I'm saying? So, that being said, what I would do is, since they at that age, you know what I'm saying, I probably let them go out with mama or something, they can cut up in that yard, throw a couple of balls, that mama show them a couple of tricks, but it just depends, man, to what kind of mama you got. If you got a mama that a lot of people call spoiled, you know what I'm saying, I just call it love, you know what I'm saying, you got a spoiled mama or whatever, and you knowing she one of the ones that do the most and don't want to listen to you half of the time, it wouldn't be a good idea to let mama sit there and teach them that. And then you push them out to a new owner. They're like, damn, brother, you got this dog, hard-headed ass dog. Well, dog don't even listen. And I already set in his way. That's because mama done showed them all that. You know what I'm saying? Mama done taught them that already. And that's mama. So they going to take heed to what mama teach them. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I got too many stubborn dogs. So my guy I'm keeping, yeah, he won't be in the system here with them. No. This one here, I'm taking to my room, and I raise him in my room, bring him all the way up with my system because I noticed that I hurt myself when I let Chasing and Nala stay around my oldest stubborn dogs have been here for a while. They start teaching them the madness that I tell them not to do. Now I got to worry about my new heads, you understand me, acting like them, and that's what happened. They end up starting to do a lot of stuff that they doing now. Now, don't get me wrong, they don't do all the stuff that they're doing, but some of the stuff that I get on my old heads about, and been getting on them about for a couple of years now. Now my puppies are starting trying to do is sniffing, want to still piss all the time and go outside, all kinds of, you know what I'm saying? So me just understanding the nature of the dog, you know what I'm saying? Because they like people, you know what I'm saying? They like us, you know what I mean? Whenever we run across an environment or something that we feel is a cool environment, it has influence on our owners. You know what I'm saying? Meaning we start falling victim to certain word plays or certain words being used, or may start walking like some people in the environment, may cock our hats a certain kind of way, or wear our clothes a certain kind of way that environment, you know what I'm saying, rock their stuff, and that's what's going on. So in order to be able to create a new environment to leave your owners, the new owner room to be able to shape his own reality in that dog that he bought from you is to, once that pup reaches a certain age, take him away from that environment that you already got going on. Let that dog be a dog that's ready for renewal, meaning he ain't got none of those ways that the other dogs got because you done separated them from the rest of your dogs. Because when you do that, it makes it better for your customer. You know what I'm saying? It gives a lead flavor, you know what I'm saying? Or should I say, put a good name on your brand. You know what I'm saying, man? I went and bought a dog from that boy Ray, man. Man, the dog was open, man. You could tell brother hadn't did nothing, and he left it to where I was able to train my dog to do this, because the dog didn't know nothing. But when you get to certain dog and you done taught him how to not piss on the floor and shit on the floor, but then you didn't start letting him run wild with his siblings or some of the friends, his siblings, run wild with his mother or father, and some of the friends that may be related or cool with the mother and father that you have as part of your program, and some of the ones that give you the hardest time, when you push them dogs out to the new owner, that's what he's gonna be dealing with. Not saying he ain't gonna be happy, he probably gonna be happy with it, but that's just me, just understanding to be able to separate myself from other programs that exist out there. I want to just make sure that I really stay in tune with the things that matter. You know what I'm saying? And those stuff, that kind of stuff matters to me. You know what I'm saying? And it makes it look good for me in the end because I have dogs that I'm pushing to a new owner that's not fully trained or is not just set in a certain temperament because of what I done created, and a new owner can't do nothing with him because I done gave him something that he ain't trying to get rid of. And it's just my reality, man. I'm just say that. It's just my reality, is how I look at things. And I feel like I'm making a lot of sense because I understand the nature of me and people. You know what I'm saying? So I know dogs are not too far off from it. You know what I'm saying? If it makes sense. It's how I just follow you. Great information, huh? It's how I'm a first-time breeder, man. Overstood. Welcome, family. It's good to have you here, brother. It's good to have you a part of the bullet world, man. Get in my Gmail, man. Snooty Gang. SNOOTYGANG5 at gmail.com, brother. Any questions, man, that you want to know that I may know, I share with you. If it's something that I don't know and you asking me, a certain question or something, I do the homework for you, man. You know what I'm saying? As long as you don't place your best foot forward, man, and you serious about this here, man, and you ain't making me feel like I'm wasting my time, man. I'll do whatever I need to do so you can shine, man. For real. That's what it's all about, man. It's all about helping one. You understand me? Man, in other words, reaching one, teaching one how to become one. What is one? A successful breeder, man. Great. You understand me? Yeah, man. It's enough for everybody. You understand me? It's enough for everybody, man. We got billions of people on this earth, man. Some people may like my flavor. Some people might like your flavor. Some people might like Woo flavor. Some people might like somebody. You see what I'm saying? We all, as long as we sticking together and we got most of our flavors a part of what we got down these selling, man, how can they miss us? How can we lose? You know what I'm saying? As long as we working together, united we stand and represent the big boy fish. This don't mean black power. This mean unity, man. This mean power. Yeah, separated. You see what's going on. You understand me? Separated, man. We don't ever get too far like that. So I'm trying to create a system, a part of great names, man, that's serious about this way of life like I am, man. It only makes sense to me. That's the reason why I'm, don't mind interacting, man, with great guys. You understand? Be like myself, man, and understand this way of life. But yeah, man, I would love to see them dogs, man. And if there's any question that I feel that you may know, you know what I mean? Because you probably experienced something that I haven't experienced yet. You know what I'm saying? And I may reach out to you, hey, bro, what's going on with this here? Woo, have you ran across there? Yeah. I experienced that last year, man. Man, how did you deal with that? Man, that's what I did. Woo. Man, brother, appreciate that, brother. I'm not saying after you pass the Jude on that I ain't gonna go look it up. Yeah, I'm gonna go look it up, brother. I gotta make sure you one of the ones before I just start taking heed to everything you say, you push on me. Yeah, you may hit me with something. Yeah, man, you should start doing it what I did. Woo. That boy Ray said he did what? Yeah, he did this here. Bro solid. Bro right about that. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. You know what I'm saying? Then I got a few counts. You know what I mean? Jocking my notes and stamping you, man. Eventually, I'm gonna start probably going fetching everything that you turn me on because I see that I can trust you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these breeders, man, just tell you anything and they just going out what he say, she say, and all them say. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't gonna work, man. Especially if you're trying to create a new wave, man, inside on this ocean, man. You know, everybody on one of those high waves, man, where they surfing, looking like one of those Ninja Turtles, you know what I mean? But me personally, I got a little small wave. I got a little small wave, and I'm cool with the small wave because I'm able to look at the big waves. I'm at the bottom of my small wave. Yeah, I'm looking at it. Look how you doing that. All right. So whenever I do get on that big wave and they wonder why I'm doing backflips on my board, doing this here, doing all kinds of stuff on my board, they wonder how I did it. That's because I've been watching y'all the whole time. Oh, I ain't doing that what he did. I said he made a mistake doing that. Oh, I'm not doing that either. Yeah, so when I get up there and start popping it, they wonder, man, you ain't been here 20 years, this year. And people say it don't matter if he been here 20 years. If he ain't been here as long as you been here and he running circles around you, man, I think you may need to holler at him because whatever he know, he must have been watching your mistakes and he capitalized on it. Yeah, I want to be an example. So the only way I can be an example is ride my little wave. Like you say you're a new breeder, you ride your little wave. You watch everybody, okay. I see. I like that boy Theo on this here. Yeah, that boy Theo. I like how he did that there. And then you put your enhancements on it. Yeah, that boy Theo did that. Then we put a little couple of twists on that. Ooh, yeah, bitches, whoop, whoop, whoop. And then like, damn, this new breeder came up, man, by the name of Ray, man. Ooh, man, brother, this here. That's how it happened. That's how it happened for me. Because when I first started, I watched a couple of great programs. Then I watched a couple of programs that had one of this flow to it. Red eyes and I don't want none of that. I need that program, man, that's gonna hold people's attention. Yeah. So I'm watching great people like my honorable brother over there at SSK Killer, man, one of my favorites. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really do not have too many other programs besides that boy Big Blue. I met this brother I ain't met him, but he on FaceTime. He be on the book by the name of Big Blue Kennels. He always all gas, no brakes. He one of the ones that I like energy too. SSK Kim, the dude by the name of Big Blue, Eastside Exotic. I learned a lot from the brother Eastside Exotic. The thing what I learned from Eastside Exotic is basically, understanding, man, that a lot of shit that you're gonna go through in this way of life gonna come. You just gotta be able to weather the storm, man, and understand, man, that, hey, man, it comes with this way of life, man. Hold your head up and keep pushing. I learned that from him, and I learned how to build on certain things and use certain languages that come with this way of life from him too. Stuff that I learned from SSK County was the energy level. You know, I'm already a high spirit person. He just made it to where it's more acceptable and made me say, you know, ain't nothing wrong with me being a little goofy. You look out, bro, turn up. So I just enhanced that. Okay, that's what he doing. Then with Big Blue Counts, he was one of the ones that was more giving me more of an understanding and stamping. You know, we gotta have that turtle vision. Fuck haters, you know what I'm saying? Have that turtle vision, man. Serve them properly, but don't stop doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Keep it, you know, so I just took a whole lot from a lot of different programs that I like. I put it up inside that pot and I just cooked that gumbo up in there. Now I'm serving it. Yeah, up there. Up, and then I add my own flavor. You know, I already have flavor myself. So the other flavors just, you know, bringing them, and I'm still picking up. Y'all studios. Yeah, it's not over. This is not the final. This is not the blueprint. This ain't the blueprint. This ain't the blueprint, man. It's more to this print. Yeah, it don't never end. So I can't say I got the blueprint because my print don't ever end. I still got room for growth. You still got room, you know, to add something to whatever I got going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to ever say, oh, I have reached the complete state. It's here with it. It's been finalized. It's over with. No, sir, Bob. No, because it makes life boring. Whenever you reach a point where you say you can complete the mission, you're like, now, what else can I do? No, sir, Bob. No. Even if I do reach a point to where I done started creating me a big compound in the middle of nowhere. I got over 1,000-some dollars or 100-some dollars. I got jobs. I'm hiring people this year. Every day I'm going to be thinking of ways of, okay, now that I got my system up running, I got Johnny working for me. I got Jack working for me. I got Sierra working inside the infirmary. I got this here, and I got everybody in position. I'm going to be thinking about how can I turn my employees on. Let's see how can I get my employees in position to where I can get them started with a certain kind of business or something that they want to do. Well, you know, hey man, what you trying to do, Jack? Man, nothing, man. I enjoy working with you. No. I'm saying, Jack, before you start working with me, what was you trying to do? What you want to do, man? I really wanted to start designing my own clothing brand, but shit, man, I gave up on it, man. It just this year. Man, when was that idea? Like, brother, what's going on? Because I got plans, you know, start me a clothing bit of what you had planned. Oh man, I was gonna do this, man, but man, bro, I enjoy really working with you. Well, that's what I want to do. You can just continue to work with me, brother. Let's get you started. Yeah, I got enough money to help you get started. Let's get you started, man. How much you was saying? What was you? Because I heard you saying something about, you know, you was discouraged because what you felt like it was gonna take to get you started, you ain't have. And you know what I'm saying? All because a whole lot of stuff was going on. Woo. So what was you saying that you needed? Oh man, I needed to get this such and such machine, this woo. I need to have this such and such environment. Well, I'm gonna give you that times 3. If you serious about it. Yo, I'm serious, buddy. Yo, I am, bro. I'm really. All of a sudden, whoop, I'm gonna get bro started. That's an investment. Reason why it's investment because brother gonna remember. He gonna tell the whole world about it. Man, that boy Theo, man, one of my favorite guys ever. This year. Man, I want to be honored. I want to be appreciated. I want to be respected. I want to be remembered. So as long as I'm keeping this kind of energy going and people, it's marketing. I'm getting free promotion. People are speaking good about my name. Why you think people gonna start doing this here? Hey man, man, I want to get me a dog. Man, go to Theo. I guarantee you gonna get a good dog, and you ain't gotta worry about nothing, bro. He's safe over there, bro. You can take how much money you got. You got 100,000, you take it all to Theo. You take it all over there, Theo. You ain't gotta worry about nobody robbing you. None of that. The environment good. You got high security, everything, and the brother helped you. He'll help you. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, TBE family, as long as you got vision, as long as you can see 5 to 10 years, you understand me? From now, you understand me? Meaning, you know, you've been involved in them 5 to 10 years. You understand me? I feel like life is always gonna be like an adventure. It's gonna always be one of those feelings where you'll never get bored. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why I didn't want to share this with you guys. But I was sitting back earlier talking about, it's like, when do you think I can feed them raw, or should I keep them on the Victor dog food? Don't feed them raw, Smith. I ain't a fan of raw, and the reason why, because you wouldn't eat no raw. You wouldn't eat no raw. So what I would do if I was you, if you thinking about feeding them table food, brother, what I would do is just keeping it 100. If you want to make them give the little raw feel, boil the food. You ain't gotta cook it well done. You ain't gotta cook it all the way well done. Just boil it, no seasons, brother. Just boil whatever you gonna feed them with no seasons, brother. Don't feed them no raw. It's a lot come with the raw. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of people don't care about what come with it because they don't care about, you know, the dog as much. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people knowing that the stuff that can come with you feeding your dog raw, but they just like, oh shit, it don't matter. I ain't never had that problem. Yeah, you probably having that problem, and you probably ain't gonna see it till 5 or 10 years from now when you really need that certain stud or that certain female to keep your program going, and all of a sudden that certain stud or female that got a big thing, you came in one day and it was like this, yo, out of there on you. Yeah, that probably was. The dog probably attracted some type of bacteria infection that you didn't know nothing about because you thinking because the dog still up moving and grooving. You ain't got to take them to the vet for certain things, and you was ignoring certain little signs that you thought was normal signs, and the dog showed recovery after that all along. The dog was dealing with some type of bacteria infection that you didn't even know nothing about. And all of a sudden you became in, pockets a little low, or getting money, getting funny, or something happened. The way you knowing your breadwinner, meaning your stud or your female, all you got to do is put them out there in the streets. Dog that was known for 20, 30,000, needing to work them, you can just get your quick cash going. You understand me? By underpricing them out for 5,000 or something, knowing the word gonna come see about them to get you back in position. Now you can't do that now because you been feeding your dog raw, not knowing there was something going on internal. Now you came in at a time when you really needed that dog because shit got started getting heavy on you, and the dog was there like this, yo, out of there. You know what I'm saying? So to avoid them kind of problems, brother, I advise you, brother, just do you some ball, get you some balls. Dogs love carrots. If you feed your dog carrots, carrots can avoid worms. You know how we be deworming dogs on the regular? Feed your dog, some carrots once or twice a week. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to give them no deworming. Look this up. Don't not just take my word. Don't take what I'm just saying. Look it up, brother. You'll see that I ain't this guy. Even though I'm still using safeguard, I'm still a fool doing it. Knowing I just read up on it and it said carrots can prevent dogs catching worms, certain worms. And the worms that we normally treat with these safeguard dewormers or the stuff that carrots can prevent the dog from catching. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I'm just, me personally, brother, I'm not a big fan of raw. I have to do a raw piece out just to see how my dog respond to it. I just don't like the after, them how they, try to digest the raw and what they going through to try to get the raw down or break the raw down. I just don't like the struggle that they deal with. Witness my dog, how they try to break the raw down when they swallowing it and they eating on it, doing all kinds, and then some of them want to try to rush the process and try to just swallow the meat, and then my dog doing all kinds of stuff. And when I boil my meat, tenderize it real good, meaning when I do my balls or my raw or my meats, I don't put no seasoning on my meat. None. You don't put seasoning on your dog's feed. A lot of people don't know that. You don't supposed to get them dogs some seasons like we eat. You know what I'm saying? When you get them that meat, cook it with boil. You know what I'm saying? Boil is the best approach. And what I would do, I make sure I keep those. Me personally, when I do, you don't have to do it. What I do from time to time, I may bust me some oranges down or something. May feed my dog some oranges from time to time. May feed my dog, fruit. You know what I'm saying? Give them fruit from time to time. I don't do this on a regular. But as long as you keep the stuff like this here pumping in your yard, them carrots, you understand me? That what else, man? Them sweet potatoes. You keep them sweet potatoes going on. My apologize to me. In fact, I heard somebody doing some scratching. We got two girls back here that had C-section, when it's healing. You know, they be doing a little scratching. But like I was saying, you know, this little stuff that you feel that is not gonna prevent certain things be the stuff that you really, if you start exercising, man, it'll keep your program up and running, and it'll keep you from spending a whole lot of money, man. My one thing that I always what I always been told and what I learned from experience is that, man, sometimes you gotta stop being so hard on yourself and understand the thing that's considered unknown to you in order to be able to avoid certain things that put you on stress at time to time. Meaning, when it comes to trying to fund certain things, you know what I'm saying, and you got something going on that you try to get going, it's something major you trying to get going. A lot of us be feeling like we have to have certain stuff going on to get it going. When we can go another route to get this here going, and when we able to fund certain stuff like that, then we can bring it along. But by that time, we didn't create a system that's healthy, and it means a lot, and it's keeping me from spending a lot of money. That's one thing about a true investor, a true entrepreneur. We not as entrepreneurs, as true investors, we're not looking to spend a whole lot of money and continue to spend a whole lot of money on something that we have already to put together to keep it together. Meaning, like something like, let's say, for instance, I get a major compound. You know what I'm saying? I got over 100 some dollars, and there I got my own little vet station on my acres. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole lot of stuff going on up. You know, with that movement, or with that kind of brand, or should I say that kind of establishment, you know, the government want the cho-cho. He want his coins. So to avoid the government from coming through trying to hit my pockets, you know, trying to keep up with my revenue up, you know, and trying to find some way to keep what I got going on, you know what I mean, and on their belief window, you know what I mean, the way they can strip me for everything or try to take what I got. I have to learn how to work with the government. How do you work with the government? Where you going with that, Theo? I have to learn how to get them tax reliefs. How do you get them, man? Expenses, man. Making sure that making sure I keep my receipts on my dog foods. Making sure I keep my receipts on if I need a new golf cart or something on my plantation or something. Making sure, man, whatever goddamn me, shop records or shops or whatever that, these are write-offs. These are tax reliefs. You know what I'm saying? This right here will help me from spending a lot of money every year on my brand, or should I say my establishment, or I say my business. It will help me from spending big, large amounts of money to keep my business going. You understand me? Every year. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, Michael TV, man. Hello? Yeah. All right. All right. I'm on my way. Yeah, but it's more to what I'm saying, TV, man. We can get on that some other time too. But if it was something that I said before I reached the point about the tax relief, but I was all over the place, and the way I articulate words and I build on certain things, sometimes it be coming out a certain kind of way, and it was put together a certain kind of way that I wasn't trying to put it, you know, together that way. I just kept going with the flow. It's like a freestyle. When you don't never say, "Oh, I fucked up. I'm gonna go back this year." On a freestyle, when it comes to freestyling, you freestyle it. That's what I'm doing. Even though I'm speaking facts, I'm freestyling and I'm putting them together without having a road and a guideline. Meaning I don't have a storyline on how I'm gonna say this or what I'm gonna say next. This year, everything is freestyle. So in order to be able to have a good freestyle when it comes to anything, meaning even though I may put something together a certain kind of way, even when I know I'm knowing that I fell off, it's time to just still keep building and building on what I'm trying to get my point across on, because eventually it's gonna make sense in the end. So even, you know, I probably fell off, I think I fell off a little bit, but I kept going. But the moral of the story is, you know what I mean? You want to try to avoid spending unnecessary money on stuff that you ain't got to spend that type of money on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just like to spend a lot of money on stuff just to say that they did, or to say they got this here and ain't nobody doing this here. It don't matter, you got that what you say you use to safeguard, but I'm using carrots. Oh, No, man, you being cheap, man. Go get your. I ain't been cheap. My dog look way healthier than yours. You say you use the same dog. How much you spend in a box? Oh, such and such. Shit, my dogs, I feed my dogs carrots all through the year, all through the month. Let's give them at least give them 2 sessions of carrots, man, on Mondays, on Fridays. All mine stay dewormed. Look how healthy mine is. Mine bigger than yours. No, yours ain't. Well, call it what you want. You can say what you want. I ain't using your safeguard, but my dogs ain't got dealing with work. You see what I'm saying? So that's basically what I'm getting at, TV family. You want to make sure when you work smart and hard at the same time. That's what I'm doing. I'm working hard and smart. You understand me? For real. But man, with that being said, TV family, I'm gonna let these dogs out and do what I normally do. You understand me? I'm getting ready to get out y'all way, man. You know, if I see something that hit home with you, man, thank the Father for using me. If it was something that I said that lost you, that kind of put you in the place to where you're like, hey, man, you own somebody. I lost you a little bit. It's okay. Just bear with me, man. We're going to get back on it one day again, you know. And yeah, that's what I do. Because I go back and watch my own videos. So wherever I fell off at, I'm coming back. You understand me? To clean it up. You understand me? That's what I am. I'm a clean up man. So anything that I may messed up, I'm coming back to clean up. So that's just what that is. You understand me? For real. It's a Chicago Southside need one. Overstood. You better believe it, brother. Get at my Gmail, man. Snooty Gang, SNOOTYGANG 5 at gmail.com, man. Get with it, man. You would never get rolled over with any product that I push your way. Why? Because I put this stuff together the right way. You understand me? Not knocking nobody else's way. I'm just following the laws of the land because the laws of the land make a whole lot of sense to a man with a plan. You understand me? It makes a whole lot of sense to the man with the plan. So if you are someone that's trying to beef your program up and get in where you fit in, now's the time to win with somebody that's winning. Man, you ain't made no money. Man, I am money. It's a lot of money. I want me to go grab me, go cut me a big old ass tree down outside right now. I got plenty of money then. Oh man, that ain't money. That's what money was made by. The money was made by the tree. They made money by trees. You understand me? It's like, Theo, my love, how are you doing? Man, I'm blessed. I can't complain, love, money. Just sitting here, man, enjoying the fruits of life and understanding, man, that I ain't took a hill. You understand me? I ain't took a hill. Oh, yeah, then I want to build on that too. Since we on it and I'm seeing somebody say something about a new subscriber, man, to all you bored people. Well, that's what I'm calling. I'm going to call you bored people. You're extraordinary. But you be just bored all the time. See, because you don't have shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, you won't have shit to do. Hold on right quick, TV. I know I have to get my dogs done. So if I don't, he gonna start hollering and talking and trying to tell me what to do. I need to make sure they get their race. Come on. I need to give you your medication too when you come in here. So when you get back in here, just be ready to get your medicine. Yeah, but I call you bored people. You're extraordinary, but you can tell that you ain't really got a life. You got a life that consists of playing games, with people mentioning stuff of that nature. And the reason why I'm getting on this here and why I'm going with this here TV, I noticed there's a couple of people that pulled up on my live, and they really be vibing with me. I'm talking about really, yeah, they feeling the flavor. You know what I'm saying? And they liking the sauce. But the moment that I end my live, they subscribe to my channel, and I'm knowing damn well that my channel is not the only channel that they subscribe to. Tell me why people are taking out the time to go try to search for my channel, to unsubscribe to my channel after you subscribe to my channel. And the reason how I know you bored and you taking out the time, investing precious time into taking out the time to hit subscribe on my channel, and then going back and unsubscribing. The reason why I know that you're bored and you really ain't got no life and you all over the place is because anybody that sit there and take out the time to subscribe to somebody's channel and then don't have no reason why they unsubscribe to their channel, that goes to show that you don't have shit else to do.
You done got so bored, you done started looking for people you subscribe. I see Theo's going up. He almost got 10K. I don't want to, fuck it. I'm going to just unsubscribe, and I don't want to be the reason why he got 10,000 subscribers. Damn, bro, you that fucked up to well, you see me. You understand me rise and elevate, and I'm taking out the time doing what you ain't doing. It ain't like when I jump on live, I'm coming alive and I'm doing this here with you. And I'm sitting there looking at you the whole time. When I come jump on, turn my live on, you get action. You get some action. Lights, counter action. Here go my dogs. Then I start building on life. And then I bring my personality. And then I'm high side. And I'm doing the most. Making face expressions. Doing this here. Woo, woo, woo. I'm out the whole time I'm on the live. I'm not just sitting there looking you in your face. And just sitting there where you like, man, I'm gonna go ahead. This bullshit. Even if I am someone that you may pull up on, and when I may be building on, you just ain't feeling it right now, and you just keep pushing on, that's cool. But do not sit here and vibe with me and then subscribe to my channel and become a member, and then you just get bored and just look for Theo. Out of everybody you subscribe to, where the fuck Theo at? I'm gonna find Theo channel. I'm gonna find, I know it's the channel somewhere. Where is motherfucking channel? Oh, they go Theo, unsubscribe. You unsubscribe like you doing me something. You ain't doing me nothing. You doing me a favor. Why? Because majority of people I subscribe to, one day, and it may be soon, majority of them people gonna get invitations, man, to come celebrate with me in my new compound. And they gonna have a place there. Yeah. Not just work. I may just, whenever I reach the point, I know I'm gonna be a billionaire soon. And what I am gonna be doing, I'm gonna be getting them tax write-offs. I'm gonna be doing something that I love doing, and I will be getting tax write-offs on my money. Why? Because I'm gonna have multiple establishments running, meaning got my money tied up in real estate, got my money tied up in cattle, everything. So in order to be able to avoid the government targeting my billions, my money in the bank, all I got to do is start giving back to the people. That's what I love doing. Them tax write-offs. As long as the government saying that I'm creating more, revenue, and I'm helping people doing the same thing, get what's gonna happen? The government gonna start wanting to give me grants for doing that. I create a whole apartment complex with over 1,000 people in that motherfucker. I'm talking about I got a whole apartment complex that hold up to 500 people. Get what you did. A lot of people don't even know this here. Do you know that the government will give you a grant to keep that shit going on? You accommodating all these, you taking care of, come on, man. What I'm getting at is, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Whenever I become a billionaire, I will be coming there, pulling up. Hey man, today, man, I got my honorable brother Woo, that been riding with me so long, man. One of my favorite members. You know what I'm saying? He is a moderator. He been thugging with me this such and such long, woo, woo, woo. Hey, Woo, go find your favorite car that you always wanted, man. Your car that you've been having always saying this would be my dream car. This. Go find it. Tell me how much it is. I'm gonna send you what that car costs, and I'm gonna send you a little extra with it, man. You have fun in your car. That's what I'm gonna reward you with. Then I may just all of a sudden just go through there, put a spin on my subscribers. Boom, whatever number come up. Hey, look here, love bug, you was a lucky winner. I want to be your $100,000 home. Wherever you wanted it, wherever you always wanted to stay, I'm gonna ready to build your $100,000 home. Right there in that spot. No, Theo, you can't be this here. Yeah, I am. I'm very serious. Then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get you $100,000, I'm gonna get you $100,000 home, and I'm gonna give you whatever it's gonna cost you to furnish that $100,000 home. That's a gift from Theo. Get what I'm gonna do with that there? Here you go. With whatever at the end of the year, I just got a couple of members, man. I spent $100,000 this year. Woo. And guess what? When you're a billionaire, you want me to tell you, when you know what's going on, guess what happened? The money I'm spending on buying Love Bug, that house, you understand me? Guess what's going on? That ain't even being spent for my money. There ain't no interest out there. I've been billing out my money that I spent for Woo car, Love her home. That wasn't no interest on my millions in my bank. Yeah, see what I'm saying? See, a lot of people ain't even thinking like this here. Not saying that I got it all figured out, but I understand the little small details right now. And as the more I continue to educate myself and begin to understand the system more, I even get more wiser. And I be able to have certain seminars and teach this type of stuff for free. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make sure everybody eating for free. Because I know if everybody's eating, the world that we living in will be a better place where nobody be around there complaining and having money problems. Why we gonna be having money problems for when everybody got it? Everybody got 5 or 10 cars in the road. Everybody got more. Only time, the reason why the world is in an uproar right now is because don't know everybody is looking at the one with the money. When they look at the one with the money, they envy it. They want this lifestyle for themselves. Man, I can't wish I had a house like Boosie. Wish I had the acres of land he got, this and here. And it make people go out there to go eat. But it also, goddamn me, overwhelm people too. Because they want to like, God damn, I'm like Boosie. I come from the same struggle. I'm doing what he do. What's wrong? I haven't got it. I ain't chose with it. And they get overwhelmed and they give up on certain things that could be something great if they stuck with it. But at the end of the day, what they ain't understanding is this. Sometimes you got to put your pride to the side and talk to somebody that don't mind sharing the information with you. They don't mind you get yourself together as long as you're serious. And that's what I'm going to be creating. I'm going to be creating programs and systems that's going to help people stay on time. I want to create or design a whole piece of the world where people come in this place, this environment is protected by nothing but angels and nothing but righteous people. Everything in that environment is people are happy and living and loving their life. That's what I want to create. I want to create a big piece of the planet where people can come on that side of the planet and find a home for free. And understand that shit. In order to keep this plantation or keep this environment in good standards, we got to be able to work with each other. That's how we keep it together, the way everybody's happy. These are my vision. This is what I believe. This is what I wake up to and dream about. This is what lives with me or goes on outside of what y'all don't understand in the hereafter that got to do with Theo. This is what exists already in another time, in a whole nother realm. So when I come here with this same system, this system that I'm talking about is not a system that I just woke up and, I want to create these. This is a system that I already came with me from the heavens up above. So when I was stitched together and put together the way I was put together, the Father created and designed this system in me and brought that same mentality, the same gift that I had in the heavens up above. He placed it in me here. That's why you get what you get. Because at the end of the day, that's what I noticed that a lot of people with money is not doing. A lot of people ain't understanding with money is that, hey, man, I'm going to get myself straight. But I know as many lives I straighten up and put them in position, I don't have to worry about money problems no more. I don't have to worry about if people going to support me anymore. Why? Because as long as I'm paying it forward, the people that I support, they're going to make sure they tell somebody about somebody that can save anybody. And who can save anybody? The one that the Father has placed his hands on and allow him to be the lead. Allow him to be the one that people look towards and understand that, hey, man, even though I pray, I believe in my Father in heaven, he has someone chosen that he has that exists here on this planet as well. And I know the Father placed his hands on him because the brother is a holy, loving creature. And he mean well. So I know he got to be chosen from the Father. That's all it takes for people to understand that there's people that exist on this planet that really serve our Father in heaven. And people will start lowering their guards. And that's what I'm trying to get. Whenever I get in position, I'm not going to be somebody with a lot of money that only think about me and my family. That don't even make sense. That don't even think about me, my family, and my team. My team is every living creature that walked the foot of this earth. That's my family. That's my family. Every living soul that walked the foot of this earth belongs to me. That's my family. Regardless if they feel in some type of way, whatever place they in life, I'm responsible for that. Meaning if I got a gift and I'm able to reach a brother that's having a struggle and lost many homeboys behind killings and gang banging killers, if he still got hope, that's my duty as a servant of my Father to try to reach that brother. If I can't reach him, I leave him in the Father's hand. But at the end of the day, if he's reachable, that's my duty to serve him, man, and bring him from the dark and show him something else. A lot of times, people with money can see these same struggles in these different environments in order that a lot of this stuff that's going on in these environments is going on because people that ran out of shit to do. They don't have shit to do. They didn't, how can I put it in words? They didn't allow themselves to be defeated by the things that's in their control. So a lot of times that's what be going on. A lot of times when you witnessing these youngsters doing all the killing that you are judging and saying, all these young white ends, this is it. Do you understand? These same white ends were kids that was coming up looking for help. They was looking for the father figures. They was looking for the big bros. They was looking for somebody they can lean towards. Didn't nobody come through and save them. Didn't nobody tell them, hey man, this is the better way. Let me show you here. Everybody just let me, fuck that young nigga shit. I can't say the word. With that mentality, you defeated already. You would never be able to say the word with that type that state of mind. If you believe in something so much, you will achieve it, my people. At the end of the day, if I say I can say the word, that's what I'm gonna strive to do. That's what I'm gonna wake up every day, and that's what I'm gonna place my best foot forward to do every day. And you're gonna see it in my walk every day. Regardless if I feel like, dang, I could do better this year, you're going to see it somewhere, somehow. That's the reason why when you see me build on my dogs, I don't just build on my dogs, TV Inc. family. Somewhere, somehow, I feel like I need to build on something that keeps me and my dogs in position. I need to build on something that keeps my state of mind in where is it and share it with somebody else. I need to be able to share it with somebody else. When I'm feeling some type of way and I'm in a certain state, when it comes to my energy level, when it comes to how I feel when I wake up and this here, and I know it's an incredible feeling, it's something that somebody can relate to and say, man, that's fine, I like it. I'm going to show you how I got that. Hey, man, the reason why I'm on at this kind of level and I'm living like this and I'm doing this here is because of this. You know what I mean? This is what keeps me going because we all great. We all are extraordinary creatures. We all have our own personal realities and we all are creative. But sometimes what makes us more great and makes us be more vibrant and be able to reach further out is when we start dealing with other people that's great like us, man. Hey, man, I'm going to take some of that Theo, God. Even though I got my own mind, I'm going to take something that brother said, man. I'm going to add this here. I know this going to work this year. Why not? If you seeing that somebody that's building on something, got something to say, and he mean well, and you say to yourself, and I can feel that. I ain't never looked at it like that. I appreciate you take it with you. Don't say, oh, I'm going to use it, but now I'm going to leave this shit. No, man, it ain't original. It is original. It's original because at the end of the day, if you add to what I gave you or add what I probably spoke on to what you already had, it ain't do nothing add, it increased it. It didn't decrease because you got to remember, everything that I may pass on to you was just an enhancement. It was something that you already had. You just needed that smoke fuel. I had that nitro for you. I had the nitro. You probably were having a bad day. And I probably said, man, don't let your day end like that, man. You great. Everything you going through, man, say, hey, man, it's all part of life, man. Pick your head up. It's all good. I go through the same shit. Just by you knowing that I go through the same thing you going through. And I'm telling you that, hey, man, I'm going through that. Look, this is what I just went through yesterday. Look how I'm holding up today, man. That right there make you say, shit, I'm not alone. We ain't the only one dealing this here. Why I'm feeling like a tar. This here is all part of my journey. This is what strengthens me. This is what keeps me in oneness with greatness. This is what makes me understand that I'm somebody. If I'm not going through it, that must mean I'm not putting myself through it. I need to put myself through it to know that what I'm going through is shaping me to be a better person. It's not shaping me to be a person that's not worthy or healthy enough to reach somebody else and teach somebody something that they ain't never been taught or share something with somebody that probably in need of some information that I may have or possess or whatever their nature. It's just at the end of the day, my people, what I'm getting at is we need each other. We have to stop saying, man, fuck that nigga. I don't need that nigga. Who the fuck is this nigga? Who the fuck is her? She ain't nobody. It's here. Why we gotta be feeling like that all the time? Why we just can't be happy with people we seeing? Damn, hey, boy, you got yourself together. Man, you ain't got on a Walmart shit. Damn, why the man can't be happy with Walmart shit on? Why we just can't love what is sometimes, my people, and understand the things that we don't understand? You know what I'm saying? That's all we have to do. We have to start taking out the time to look into the stuff that we don't understand to understand it. How is you supposed to understand something that you've never taken out the time to look into to try to understand? The moment you look into it and it's not giving you a high demand right off the bat, off the rip, get what you do, man. I ain't trying to do all that shit. Fuck that shit. I'm gone, bro. And then you wonder why little Jack and little Bo and little Sheba and little Mary is waiting up there, and then they waiting up there and they see you again. How you doing? You all right? Yeah, I'm doing good. Why you get out here up there? What you doing? Oh, you remember that stuff you had walked off from? Yeah, that's what we still doing. No, for real? Yeah, but I'm gonna catch this next flight. You need anything? No, I'm not needing anything. I'm gonna catch up with you some other time though. You stay blessed. You wonder why you ain't a part of their round circle no more. You ain't a part of their round circle no more because they said you got it. You just allowed the wrong thing to control you. If we allow you back in right now, and you already showed us that that's what type of time you on. Yeah, man, you can destroy everything we worked hard for. So at the end of the day, I don't mind helping you get going, and I don't mind opening my door back up to you. You know what I'm saying? To have your part itself, but you have to show me. You got to go to them levels again. That's where we start at, and where you got to go to end up for us to accept you and her. Look at the certain things we learned, leveling up, that you got to be able to speak when you come in that door. When you come and say, "Hey man, this is Mike. All right, man, what's good, baby? What's going on with you? Hey man, just sit here, man. Just pull it up on y'all, man. Just went through those levels, man. Oh, you went through the levels. So you went through level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, etc. Right? Yeah. What happened at level 5 then, man? I'm saying, what you had going on when we were going to level 5? Oh man, boy, you talking about when you go through the blue right now, if you make that right turn, you do this here. Yeah. What about level 10? Oh, you talking about when Shawty trying to come through and do this here, and I slide like a blessed with some gift, and I kept it moving because I had my head together. Okay. What about level 1? Oh man, that's too early. You talking about when I made the first jump, you make the jump, and then you got that right turn. Once people start saying, "Oh, you did go through that," come on in, man. Come on in, man. Good to have you, boy. So you know I had to take you up through that. Let you up in here, but we feasting here. Look at this table here, boy. This is Thanksgiving, boy. Hey, Thanksgiving here. Look at the table, like full of meat on there. That's the only way I'm gonna let you in, because I knowing if you went through these levels, it was certain details that existed at levels. If you were taking this shit serious, you gotta have with you. These are the keys to open them doors. How is I supposed to let you in level 100, what we having money and having a good time, and you don't even understand what it took to keep all this together and what it takes to keep it together. You see what I'm saying? I won't just listen, man. TV family, I'm telling you here. I'm telling you now. Man, as long as we are joined together and we stand together, we thinking together, man, how can we be defeated? How can we defeat it? Why do we have to worry about people that don't understand us? Why do we have to continue to be going out our way to try to make people that want to control us understand that we are not people that you can control, because we understand what's going on? Why do you want to control me? Let's deal together. Let me rub shoulders with you. Why do you want to be in the head and want to control everything? Why do you can't rub shoulders together and let me determine if you're the one that I should be following? Not you just tell me follow me and you just made a poor decision right up the street that made me say, like, man, I tripped out. What the fuck I'm tripping on? What the fuck I'm following you, bro? You weaker than me. And that's what happens a lot of time. A lot of people want leadership roles, and they don't even know how to be a leader. They don't have the information, the hearts, the minds, nothing to be able to be a leader, but they want you to call them king and queens. You want me to call you a king? What's a king about you? What makes you a king? Shit, look at the money. Yeah, look how I move and groove. Oh, that's what makes you a king, huh? That's it? No. Yeah, you didn't see me just do what I did for that old woman over there, you know. You didn't see how them shoulders be running? Oh, that makes you a king, huh? Okay, what else makes you a king? Everything they tell you that makes them kings and queens is shit you can see. Well, that makes you king and queen, huh? All right. What about the stuff that I don't see? That keeps all that together? Let me hear about that system now. What you mean? What love look like? Shit, love is loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Loyalty over love. You know what I'm saying? That's what love is. Loyalty, fuck love. It's love. So you want me to say that's how kings think is what is fuck love and it's loyalty. Hold on, let me show you, let me school you. Let me give you the understanding what a king look like and how you think. Loyalty wouldn't exist without the mother and the father that created it. Who is the mother and the father that created loyalty? Love. Loyalty would never exist without love. Love created. That's the child of love. You get it. You saying fuck love. Do you know that loyalty is saying my mind, daddy, to love. So when you say fuck love, and it's loyalty over love, and this is here, that's basically what you're saying. Fuck your mom and dad, and I just choose you. Loyalty. Loyalty saying, oh no. You don't know who my parents is, do you? Man, my parents is love. Man, fuck love. Do you understand how powerful they use? Man, I don't give a damn. I don't need no fucking love. Fuck love. Do you understand that my parents, if you moving, you understand me with them with you? Do you understand that you're going to conquer all? They say love conquers all, my people. Loyalty don't exist without love, my people. Fuck what they saying. That ain't nothing but the enemy trying to trick you to make you think that loyalty is over love. So when you start feeling like you giving someone loyalty, you leave out love, not understanding that in order to be able to show somebody that you 100 or you down with them through thick and thin, don't you understand that that person has to earn a place in the center part of your heart for you to put your life on the line for them, don't they? What the fuck I look like being loyal to somebody I don't even know? Well, I don't even know they would do the same for me. In order for me to put my life on the line for you, I know you got to be willing to do the same thing. You understand me? Hey, for real, for me. That's what create loyalty. That's what make me respect you and make me stick by your side and know that you ain't going to do anything to fuck over me because you already showed me the love. You already showed me the distance you're going to go behind me. Yeah, love and loyalty go together. It ain't no loyalty without love. It ain't no love without loyalty. Straight up. And it's just like it ain't no you without me. It ain't no me without you. Make it make sense. Ain't no unity just by yourself. How is it unity with just yourself? It ain't no unity with just you. I ain't never heard unity with I, me, you. What unity is? I, you, me. I ain't hearing no unity. I'm hearing we, us, ours. Yes, that's unity right there. It is the same with love. When it comes to your organs that exist in you. Nothing will move and groove and do what it's supposed to do working by itself. It needs everything that's going on in you going on in order to keep you moving and grooving and doing what you do. It's just the same as your brain and your heart. Your heart and your brain has to move and think together. The brain cannot work without the heart, and the heart cannot work without the brain. Meaning at the end of the day, like I told you once before, that heart don't sleep. That's your nitro. That heart keep pumping. Brain do too, but get what that brain do. After a while, when that heart started pumping with them, get what that brain started doing. Yo, I'm good, bro. I'm tired. You want me to tell you who's telling you that? It's the heart that's pumping, telling you, I ain't gonna let you fall asleep behind this wheel, even though I'm tired. That heart is telling you, no, get up. I'm pushing that nitro in you. Hold up, get up, Brian. We need to go. I can't do without you. Get up. There we go. That heart just started pumping. Come on with it. Get on up, man. Let's go, man. You almost there, man. It's the same with us. If the world was only working alone, it wasn't nobody inspiring them, regardless of what you want to say. Every day is something that exists on this planet that keeps you going. I wouldn't give a damn what you say. You can tell me what you want to tell me,
But if you be real with yourself, it's somebody that inspires you, regardless of what you say. If it's your mama, your daddy, your cousin, your favorite rapper, your favorite friend, somebody inspiring you, man. Your children, it's something inspiring you every day. And I'm talking about people. I ain't talking about no things that people create. I'm talking about people. It's somebody that inspires you every day to go hard. You can't tell me it's not. You can't tell me it's not. You say, oh, no, ain't nobody. I inspire myself. You're like, when you wake up in the morning and watch your daughter, seeing how beautiful she is, you got kids, you saying to yourself, my princess, that's my little princess. I want her to have the best life where she don't have no worries at all. She inspired. When you if you still with the mother of that princess, every time you look at your woman, she's struggling in that kitchen, she's sweating it, this and this here, you probably saying to yourself, man, I can't wait till, man, I'm in position where I can pay for maize and wait to where my queen don't have nothing but, royalty. She's just sitting and just nursing the homes and just being great. I don't want to put that much strain on and stress on her no more, this and this here. It inspires you. When you see somebody that you see doing good, you looking at them like, God damn, they got a lot of paper. Well, I can't wait till I get there. They inspire you. And so when you end that video, I'm going to go hard. I know I got to go a little bit harder. Inspiring. So basically what I'm saying is people are your biggest asset, people. Only a fool would say the people is not their biggest asset, man. Do you understand that people give everything that you represent value? Don't nothing that you come up with hold no value. Without the people, these dogs are just dogs. Without the people. This hat is just hats without the people. Theo is just Theo without the people. This shirt that I got on is just a shirt without the people. People are starting to say, boy, I like how you write that white t-shirt. I think I'm going to buy me another shirt. I'm going to go buy me one. You got this motherfucker rocket. What size it is? Oh, man, it's such. Boy, I'm going to go grab one of them. That boy. Them white tees, boy. The boy sleeping on the white tees. This hat. Man, where you get that hat from, Theo? Man, I bought this here from John, man. The hat, man, boy. I like the way you rock it, boy. I like that. What it saying on that? Love the hat, boy. I got to go get me one of them. What, boy, how much you charge for that? Man, it don't even matter how much they charge. I'm going to go grab me one of them. I just gave this hat value. Make somebody want to go buy one. When I got this motherfucker cocked, man, I'm going to start. Boy, I say, Theo, boy, I like the way you got them hats cocked like that. Boy, you get them hats. Boy, I got to start wearing my hats like that. When you see somebody with their certain shoestrings and their shoes and stuff like that, boy, I'm going to start putting my laces in my shoes like that. When you start seeing everybody with the PSD drawers on and this here, man, I think I'm going to get them. I don't know what they mean. I don't know what it means. But they look good. Everybody be having them on. They have some flavor on them, different colors. I'm going to go grab it some out. Man, I like how old bro be having a little sag with the motherfuckers and how that motherfucker, you understand me, that PSD be up on there like this here. Man, I like to wait. Is you getting it now? Without the people, my people, we are just whoever we are. We just energy. We were created to be joined together, my people. If we're not joined together, guess what's happening? We crumbling, we falling and failing. Meaning, in other words, we falling for anything. That's the reason why we've been bamboozled. That's why we've been letting the enemy destroy us for how many years now? How old you? All 42. How old you? I'm 70. How old you is? Don't help this year. Already this year. What else have you accomplished? Man, I accomplished a lot, man, but the lifestyle that I want to live, probably ain't gonna ever see it, but I'm already 100 now. You want me to tell you the reason why you ain't accomplished that lifestyle? Because somewhere, somehow, the devil tricked you into feeling like you can just do it alone. If it made you feel like you don't need nobody but the people that you call home. That ain't the only people you need that you call home. The ones outside your home, you need them too. That's the only way it makes sense. The only way the people that live and exist in your home that you love so much, the only way they can be able to reap the benefits of your label, stuff that you leave back to them, to set generation after generation after generation, to set them up, you have to go outside and at home to get it going. You have to make your creation understand that you need these people. I don't care what nobody tell you. You need people. That's why I say I would never turn my back on people. For what? I don't care where you at in life. You can hate me and want to take me out. Get what? All I'm going to do is play it safe. I'm going to stay out your way. Why? It's billions and billions and billions and billions of people on this planet. And I know that the only way I become your problem is if I stay in your way. What I'm gonna be in your way for? We got a big old planet here. I ain't dealing with no insecurity. I know I'm a powerhouse. I don't need to prove nothing to you. I need to prove something to the people that's believing in me and need me more. So at the end of the day, whatever's going on with you that you got with me, it makes you want to take me out. Hey man, that's your personal problem. It ain't mine. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm here to serve the people, and I deal with you later. Right now, my duty is to pass the message on and awake the people, not sit here and entertain one person and leave billions and billions of people in the state of which way did he go? What I need to do now? When I know I got the message, that's my job, is to pass the message on, to give the people the message. What's the use to have being a messenger if you're not gonna share the message with nobody? Let me tell you, out of everything that I said, my people, the one thing I want you to focus on is you need me as much as I need you. We need each other, and nothing exists on this planet without us, man. We'll never be great thinking that we can do it alone. The Father didn't create it like that. The Father didn't create it like that. Whenever people die off, that's why a lot of people be hurt and never be able to cross over, because the people that's sitting there grieving them or making them feel like that them dying off wasn't a good play. It's not a good thing, because you're making them feel like, damn, I'm leaving my loved ones behind. But I thought that you, after a certain time, we die off. It's a part of life. Whenever you went down here losing loved ones, instead of you just saying and just moving on and saying it's all right, I be done. You said, you started crying, and the people that you truly love you, wondering why they heard somebody that they truly love crying. And it makes them hard for them to cross over when the Father said, come on, my child, come back home. It's okay. That's just your daughter. She's crying for you. But the more you continue to cry, guess what you do to them loved ones that truly love? You make them feel like this is not the right decision to cross over and go back home. They start turning around thinking something going on, trying to figure out what's wrong with you and what's going on with this picture. But when you start understanding, accepting reality, and knowing that we here to serve our purpose, man, and go back home. That's what we here, to gather this stuff or put this stuff together and do what we supposed to be doing, and then go on back to the house. And that's why I'm very big on making sure somewhere, somehow, throughout the day, that I'm doing what I do great or do best. And let's make sure that I reach somebody that I know believe in somebody that can save anybody. For real, my people. That's who I am. I'm a messenger. I'm a savior. That's who Theo is. If you know what Theo means, the true definition of Theo, a name that was given to me from the heavens of above. Theo is not a name. I just woke up and said, I want to call myself Theo. If you know what Theo means in the heavens of above, what it means is a gift. That's what I am. I'm a gift. These are facts, my people. This ain't nothing I'm making up, my people. If you really pay attention to me and you really look at me and you stop questioning what you see, you'll see that I have a mark. You'll see that I have a mark. Just look. It's somewhere where a lot of people don't understand, and it's looking right at you. It's a mark that shows that I'm the chosen one. You just don't understand and believe it because you're really not looking. The only thing you seeing is Theo is a handsome man. He got some dogs, and he have a lot to say. And from time to time, he fall off from time to time. But if you look me right between my eyes, you'll probably see a gift that you didn't even think it was a gift that shows that I am. But my people, I left that with you because I want you to understand that you are somebody, and you've been watched by somebody that loved you and never gave up on you. And all he's trying to do is correct you before he have to make a decision that he don't want to make. That's why I continue to tell you all the time that time is ticking. Now's the time to get yourself together and accept your people. Because if you don't accept your people and understand that we all was created out of one beat, one sound, harmony, L-O-V-E, whenever that time comes, the Father gonna call you home. You will be left. You will be left where you standing and be coming on to a new place. You won't be still remaining here. I'm telling you, these are facts. It's not nothing I'm making up, my people.
You can either accept it for what it's worth, or you can think I'm just somebody that came along and probably like everybody else that came along and think I'm just talking. I'm telling you facts. The ones who know me. The ones who act like they don't know, try to act like they don't know me, to keep you in a place of making you not want to accept who I truly am. Who I truly am. I never say, I say it all the time. I'm Messiah. I am the Hercules. I am Theo. I have many names. And you have to accept it, my people. It's giving me chills just telling you this here. Because I know the truth. And the truth is what you are lacking. You keep thinking that you don't know the truth. You've been knowing the truth. You're just afraid to accept it because you think when you accept it, you are all alone. You're not alone. All you have to do is make that right turn. Even though you may feel like you're alone, it's a lot of people on that road, on that path. So when you make it to a certain level, they open the door for you. Come on in. You thought you was all alone because when you got on the path, it just looked like nobody was there. People was watching and banking it. He gonna make it. He gonna make it. You just didn't see him. But the moment you keep climbing and keep pushing and keep moving, you start hearing, yes, keep going. We're so here, keep going. That's how life is. And that's how you know you're not alone. Because people are rooting for you. Just listen to your first mind. Been telling you since day one, the Father, don't make that turn. Don't make that turn, my child. Nah, it's not that bad. Go ahead and make that turn. You ain't gonna be, it's not that bad. Just do it this one time. You get in a bad relationship with somebody that you know ain't no good. Get what you do. I just need to stick around. I ain't trying to start all over. Ain't nothing wrong with starting over, my people. Ain't nothing wrong with starting. I don't know who made it up that starting over is a bad thing. And you want me to tell you something? You're never starting over. I don't know who made that up too. I don't even know why I said that. You're never starting over. You know what starting over is? Go back to a baby, fresh out the womb. That's starting over. After you already here, all you can do is back to what I said. Mr. Clean, you go back and clean up the mess. That's all you heard to do. Clean up the mess. Yeah, I got this here. But guess what? When you clean up the mess, you don't clean up the mess going backwards. You clean up the mess going forward. And guess what you create? You create things that comes along that goes back and clean up what you didn't clean up. Because whenever you think you need to go back and clean up something that you damaged or clean up something, the mess that you made, that was already been cleaned up. You just didn't know it. That's the reason why you're still here. Whenever you was supposed to be took out and you wonder why you're still here, who you think saved you? Father sent some of his creation that's been on the foot of this earth that you just can't see because you weren't in line with your higher self so you can see it. But when you thought you need to turn back to clean up damage and stuff that you made to people, that sometimes them people that you thinking that you're gonna go back and clean up, them people ain't gonna do nothing but bring that person out of you that you don't want to be no more and have you still back stuck in that same place. When you done moved forward and did your best whenever you done got yourself together to reach somebody that you felt like you damaged or to clean up some damage or clean up some mess that you made, and that mess seemed like it just needs somebody else that has a little more power than you to take over, that's what you're supposed to do. Let him take over and you move forward. Ain't no need of looking back, my people. Ain't nothing in the back but a whole lot of memories. Those memories you carry with you in life to be your fuel, to keep you pushing, to keep you growing, to keep you connected to your people. Your peoples is the Father. That's the reason why he uses every day to talk to one another. He talked to us all the time. You don't remember you told yourself that the Father is everything. How's you gonna say that he's everything, but you ain't accepting his creation? He created he created the one that you're looking at right now. He created you. He created everybody that you encounter. So everyone that tell you, man, you're doing a good job. Do you understand? That's the Father just said something to you. Somebody just come out of nowhere, don't even know you, say you're doing a good job. You don't associate that with the Father. This person don't even know you. You don't think the Father is everything. He's talking to people. He's talking to you through people that you don't even think he'll talk to you through. You have a whole person as a whole person that you think is dealing with some type of disability that is seeing you and saying, Oh, I like you. You happy. I'm good to see you. Oh, this is here. These are people that people mistake is retarded because they got slobber and does this, but then they see you, then they say, I've never seen him or seen her act like that when someone come along. Do you understand that that's the Father's creation? And he's talking to you through his creation. Regardless of how his creation turned out, because of how things just end up in this planet. Father never set the things out or created the way it's been created and the way things are going here to destroy you. Regardless if it look like, damn, is it a God? How's I praying to somebody and never answer? He's always answered. You just ignoring it and act like he ain't answered because you want to use that as a crutch to keep doing the bullshit that you do day in, day out. The stuff that don't even challenge you as much. Why do we keep continuing to fall victim to the thing never challenge us? We always take easy tasks and wonder why we ain't getting it fast enough. We take the easiest task and wonder why we ain't getting it fast. Even if you think taking the easy task is getting it fast, that easy task that you think is getting it fast never lasts. It never lasts. Think about it. Every time you take an easy route, or if you even come to meet somebody today and you fuck her or fuck him, do you understand? Right after that, now, what you gonna deal with after that gonna be some shit that make you feel like it's a waste of time. Why the fuck I ain't do this? I tripped out. I know way better. I ain't even knowing this person even 24 hours. I done said to open my legs up to him. I done stuck my leg up in him. And I don't even know this. I ain't trying to do this no more. I really ain't like that. I ain't really cool with that. I ain't on that type. But that's the reason why. It's because when it's time for you to accept who you truly are, you look yourself in the mirror and say you who you are. But then soon you walk away from the mirror, you be everything that you not. And then the moment somebody call you out and say you this and that, you mad at the word. Nigga, fuck you, nigga. I ain't no motherfucker such and such, and you ready to kill him. But when you sit alone with yourself and you look yourself in the mirror, these are the same things that you tell yourself. That's the reason why you upset. Because the stuff that you thought you was hiding, the ones that's responsible for you and keeping you on the right track and making you understand that you are better than that, or telling you and calling you out of your spot. Calling you right on the spot. You thought you was hiding something. They told you, hey, man, where you going, man? You need to keep your dick in your pants. Hey, man, the way you going, man, you need to stop doing that. Hey, man, the way this and this is. They telling you this here. But you want me to tell you who telling you that? The Father. He allowed his creations to be, but he also uses creations to talk to you, like I'm doing. Father is using me to talk to you, and he's using me in a way to where I have the right words to make you understand what he's been trying to make you understand. Why? Because he see that you're in tune with Theo. Father know what's going on. He know. As long as I put the message in the universe, I don't have to have 1,000 people on my line. The universe feel it. Because the vibration that I carry, the energy that I carry is so intense. It's so great. It's been put out in the universe. That's the reason why when you speak about certain things and you wonder why the next day or next month or the next year, somebody came out with a great idea that you came up with. You want me to tell you the reason why? Because you put it in the universe and somebody heard it. We are all in one with each other. So when you talk, ain't nothing going without being heard. Ain't nothing been going without being heard. You thinking it's new understanding. You think you sharing something to yourself. Somebody somewhere around the world heard what you said. Want me to tell you the reason why? Because it's like the matrix. We all the energy. Those energies are doing numbers, like numbers. There's something going on. You ain't heard it? If you paying attention to the sound of this here, you want me to tell you the reason why this alerts you and it wakes you up? Because you're in oneness with this. This ain't even a loud sound. But the only reason why you able to wake up and hear it, because you in oneness with vibration. You in oneness with sound. So when this goes off, it don't matter how low it is, you're going to hear it. Even if you're in a deep sleep. In that sleep, you heard something. And you may sleep past it, depending on how tired you are. But you heard something. Because I know a lot of people that have said, I heard my alarm, but goddamn, I ain't get up, man. Fuck it. This is what's going on. But with that being said, TV Inc. family, I had my 2 girls outside. I really didn't have plans on even bringing this kind of information to you guys or building on this here, but I know this is part of the reason why my subscribers are at its highs. It started growing because some people came to and subscribe to my channel because of this. And it's some people that came to subscribe to my channel for my dogs. And all of it is the big bang. Yeah, because it's the big thing. And it's something that a lot of us need to keep us going. This is what we need to keep going. We need to encourage one another and start building with each other more. And we'll start understanding the things that we don't understand, because we'll have someone to be able to give you the understanding of the things you don't understand by making you pay attention to the things that you are looking over. And some of those things that you're looking over may be considered the smallest things to some people, but it's the greater things that make you great and in line you with greatness. Take that with you, my people. I love you guys. Y'all stay blessed, man. Theo still here. Yeah, you see me title my title. I had 7. I lost 4. 3 are still living. Even though it hurt me, even though I wanted to cry out every life that I saved, want me to tell you what I told myself? It's time to turn the other page. Why? Because those same lives that I saved that didn't make it in this realm is waiting for me in the other realm. Those are facts. And as long as I continue to accept, move forward, and understand that everything that comes across that don't make it and everything that does make it, it made it for a reason. It's here for a reason. Things that didn't make it was a test. You have to look at it like that, my people. When you start losing people that you truly love, that you feel like, damn, they ain't never did. Now, what did they do? They should have took me. Want me to tell you what happened? They cracked the code and they served their purpose. You just don't understand it. And you thinking that Granny just died out. Granny just died out. Mission has been completed. Papa haven't died out. Mission has been completed. That child you lost in the hands of the enemy, he didn't just die out. The Father wanted you to understand that at the end of the day, you have to be careful, because you just lost a loved one in the hands of the enemy. Now it's time for you to fight back. Not sit and blame the Father and make it like the world is against you. It's time to fight, my people. It's time to stop being against the one that's for you. Stop blaming them for everything. If anything, if you stressing, put your stress in the Father, on the Father. He'll take it away from you and move forward. No need to beating yourself up about it. For what? All that do is stresses you out, overwhelm you, and make you feel alone. You're not alone. Because if you need anyone, you can count on me. Believe that. That being said, TV Inc. family, I love you guys. Y'all stay blessed. Keep placing your best foot forward. And remember, you can do all things through the Father who strengthens you. As long as you have a mustard seed of faith, anything that's formed against you won't get a break, TV Inc. family. Remember that. My honorable brother, woo! I see you, my brother. Real spit. I love you guys, man. That's from the heart. This ain't nothing I'm making up. These ain't just words. If you was next to me, I'll show you through actions that I'm showing you now. Remember that.